Hey, this is Aaron with the Soft Shirt Podcast. Today with us we have
Quincy?
Is that a question?
Is that a question?
The Cookie Snatcher.
Danny.
And special guest?
Kim.
Wow. That's really smooth. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's a,
Since we're sharing the
Let's see,
mic,
now have
Boston's
a-
Cookie Snatcher done a Cookie Monster. We're going to do that.
Oh, okay.
all right, Quincy is Cookie Monster, you know.
You remember Cookie Gate?
I do remember Cookie Gate. It was all Austin.
It was
A little bit of nostalgia, but hey, Kim, how are you?
I'm so great. I'm so happy to be here.
Yeah, we're glad to have you.
I
It's been a while.
feel honored to be among my, honestly, one of the OG groups of guys that I met.
Squad?
OG Squaw?
At
Squad?
OG Squaw. OG Squaw.
Gang,
Yes.
gang.
But
Okay,
you
we're not
guys,
gang
I don't
affiliated.
think I've seen. When was the last time I saw you guys?
I have.
I can't even remember because
It's probably been a
Oh
while.
my god, maybe even a year.
we have you. I have not seen because you are impossible to get in one place for more than a second.
Yeah.
Just a wisp in the wind.
A wisp in the wind.
Gotta catch him all because he's Austin Myers.
That was Danny Phantom and Pokemon Come On. Did you hear that?
Thank you.
A little bit.
I didn't
Catch
get the
them all.
Pokemon, but
Wow,
I
look at you, man. Damn.
thank
I
you.
heard the
Running your
Danny Phantom
shows.
theme song when he said it. 'cause
Wait,
it
I
was
thought
so
no, I
off.
thought Danny Phantom does
Just
Gotta Catch 'Em
accept
All.
it. Accept
No,
it
gotta
and
catch
let's
them all
move on.
Pokemon.
Yeah, but it's also Danny Phantom. Gotta catch them all because I'm Danny Phantom.
Maybe
Gotta catch 'em
Danny
all.
Phantom
shit.
is Ash from Pokemon.
Holy shit, he died.
Oh,
He
He
died.
got caught in the Phantom Zone.
Why change your name to Danny, though? Ash is a cool name.
No, it
Danny's
isn't.
a cooler
What,
one. So.
Ash is a cool name.
Yeah, like Ash, like Ash from the blunt, Ash from the cigarette.
Ash from Thanos.
That's not cool. That's sad. We don't talk about that. Too soon. Too soon.
Yeah, but no, it's great to see you again. It's been a while. You've been traveling correctly, right?
yeah, I've been
Right?
traveling correctly. Right?
Traveling correctly.
As opposed to
Traveling-
incorrectly.
She's been traveling
Recently,
the right way.
correct, whatever.
Correct?
You know,
That
I
means
got
she's
you.
been traveling
You know
Delta.
what?
Yeah,
You know what, Aaron? That is correct.
it didn't throw
Yeah.
it off.
Correct the mundo.
Yeah, I started in Berlin and I went
Ooh.
to about 7 different countries in about a month.
Wow.
It was great.
Sounds like Nazi
Backpacking?
Germany in 1939.
Oh Lord, yeah, they just had that good old tour around the
Started in
western
Berlin
side.
and then invaded 7 countries.
Why'd you join the Nazi party?
Springtime,
Really, just a vacation?
Really, I just wanted
and
to travel.
Germany.
I just wanted to travel.
Springtime.
Yes,
God.
winter for Poland and France. Like,
You should
Good
have
shit.
seen
This is,
Austin knows what I'm talking about. Shout out to Austin for
Soft
that.
Shirt Podcast and musical.
Springtime for Hitler.
Okay, I'm just saying this thing is annoying me. I have to just take it.
good.
over.
That's okay.
It's-
It's just for Danny, really.
I'm freeballing it now.
It's for rappers. You know?
I like to spit in the
When you
mic.
get rapper hands.
Now, how are my levels though? I changed it up a little bit. Are the levels still on point?
Yeah, you're good. You're
Okay.
doing.
You're
You're
edited,
doing
But Kim, honestly, I think you're on another level. So,
everything.
Oh, you think? Oh, wow.
so you know,
Danny dies.
Wow.
I'll edit it in post.
nah, keep
Put his voice
keep
in
me
the
in there. Keep
Why
me
is
in
he saying
there.
the same thing?
If I die, just do what South Park did and just like cut my audio, and so I still make like sentences in the new one.
Oh, like oh yeah.
Yeah, you
No,
just
we're gonna
make.
do you like later. We're gonna hang on to you every last.
Oh God.
We're gonna CGI you.
Oh, wow.
CGI your audio.
Please make me
No,
prettier
for all
than I
the
am.
live podcast, or not the live podcast, but the video podcast,
Mhm.
we'll have CGI Danny.
What
No,
does
we'll
CGI
just-
Danny look like?
We'll just,
Stick figure with curly hair.
It's gonna be like a brown stick figure. You know, like you change in paint, you can
Yeah,
change
it's
the line
the,
color.
What
You know
color?
the-
Like a light
See the
brown.
outline?
You know the Lego figures that have like the Lego hair that has like the little swirl?
Yeah, little Superman Charlie
Yeah.
Brown moment there.
No, we just paint Zach tan, and then you can dye his hair.
Yeah, I think we just
Give
have a
him a
Lego
perm.
figure that sits in Danny's chair. We're just like, Danny, what do you think?
It's just a Master Chief doll.
Nice.
Wow.
Oh,
Ooh.
stuttered.
I stuttered.
That's
Alright.
the doctor
Danny is
version.
apparently
Us-
not Master Chief because I stuttered.
No, that's not true.
Let's
Yeah.
put one of your exes in the chair.
Got my friends here for the evening.
Oh, nice.
Watch him out, boy.
But yeah,
Put your ex in the chair and it should be like, be you.
getting back to things. Yeah, it's great to see that you were traveling. You have a.
Towards a horrible
It's
transition.
hard.
I just love that. I just
Getting
you
back
gotta,
to
you gotta
things.
pull them back. You just gotta
You gotta reel them in sometimes.
Just all you have to do is wait.
Wait,
for a
Quincy, I
little.
thought that was
You
actually a
know?
good idea. I think we should have one podcast where we invite all of our exes just to talk about us
Okay,
and say
no,
that
see,
if
I
they
see-
have a podcast.
Nah, I'm good,
Oh,
B.
so just professional reasons for this.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, but it's all of our exes in the same room, but we're not there.
Yeah.
And they have a podcast.
So they get to talk to about Oh God.
That's intense.
That'd be embarrassing for me.
Like, do you think they would even? Do you think,
we rewrite the topics up. It's like sex life, and you're like, ooh, yikes.
well, wait, would they get along?
No.
Would it be like a matchmaking, like newlyweds game, where you'd ask questions, or is this just a hardcore interview?
Okay,
About the
so
exes
there's
back?
this YouTube channel that one of our friends showed us where they
Okay.
like their exes like play games sometimes. They like play like Pong and stuff like that.
Oh, Cut?
Is that what it is?
Dude, Cut is... If anyone doesn't know what that is, go on YouTube. Cut is one of my favorite YouTube channels. That was actually a good little soundbite, though.
Yeah.
Did you hear
Little
the
nap
Yeah,
pop
wait.
there. I see you.
little ASMR moment there?
Yeah.
No, definitely Cut Magazine. I
Mm-hmm.
just said Cut Magazine.
Great magazine, cutting edge.
Cutting edge. No, they have these really cool videos between random pairings. So maybe a step parent and child, grandparents and children, you know, and exes. And it's some tea. They ask very intrusive questions.
I'd love to see that.
Yeah.
Seems like a very interesting channel. But yeah, no, from watching all the things, it was interesting to see how they got along. Some of them would get along, and some would be like,
Mm-hmm.
"All right, we're still exes."
Oh
And they
no,
would just go on.
I'm not saying we have our exes on with us.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You said
Yeah.
that just them together. That's what I said.
Yeah, just them-
would they
like-
get? Would you think they'd get along?
I don't care.
I don't think so at all.
Actually, no.
I could give
You're
two
saying
shits
all of
whether
your
they get along.
individual-
Everyone's exes getting
But
together.
But none of y'all.
I just
Well,
want
none
the,
of us.
I just want the sound
A
bites.
bomb could go off in the room and I wouldn't care.
And see, these are the things
That
that you
sounds-
believe. These are
That sounds a little horrifying.
no, yeah. These
Is there gonna be one sound guy there that has to collect it? He's just like,
Yeah,
I would
this-
be
So
afraid.
hired.
No, I would be afraid for him.
We're gonna
I
hire a dude
wouldn't-
named Mink. I don't know why his name is Mink, but it just sounds really.
We're gonna play X by Lil Uzi Vert in the background.
Yeah, he's just gonna be. He's gonna have like a bubble wrap suit just in
Okay.
case anything gets
Hey
thrown
everyone,
at him.
my name is Mink. I'm recording you today, and keep it going.
Just no physical contact, please.
Please don't insult me.
No slurs either.
Oh.
No, I don't
well,
think we have to
you
worry
get
about
like 5 and then
You have to worry about that. With your exes.
that. Good times.
Well, I've never had an ex, so I wouldn't have anything
Good.
to contribute.
It's a good way to
I
keep
have
it.
one relationship and it's still going strong.
Nice.
Good.
We're proud of
We'll
that.
break up with them for a day, and then
They just sit there and
have
say
the-
nice things about you the whole time.
wonderful person. Yeah, it's like,
Well,
oh.
They were with you in your trip to Europe, right?
Bringing it back
There
again.
we
I
go. See, I
appreciate.
told you that.
There we
I
go.
I
appreciate
can
it.
eventually bring
So listen,
things
yes,
back.
I went to Europe. I was there
No
for a
one's
month.
quicker to get us off topic than Aaron. No one's quicker to bring us back on topic than Aaron.
It's true. It's a beautiful see. So that's why he is the host.
Yeah, it is.
He's in charge of the pullback. Because if y'all were in charge, I mean, we'd just be
We'd be farting
somewhere
into the
completely
microphones.
just different within a minute.
and Neverland.
But yes, 7 countries, 31 days. It was a whirlwind.
Nice.
I
Favorite place yet?
I'd say Italy. It was
Mm.
really fucking cool.
Okay.
I went to this small place called Cinque Terre.
Oh.
It was like a mountainous region with 5 little villages all in the mountains next to the ocean.
Mm-hmm.
And you just hike everywhere and eat really good fruit and great pesto and lemons and yeah, it was fucking amazing.
Shit.
Loved that.
Did you go to Spain at all?
Went to Spain, went to Sevilla, Malaga, and Barcelona.
Barcelona.
Ooh.
Nice. Yeah,
Yes.
that's
You
right.
said that too.
Barcelona.
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 Yes, in southern Spain. Barcelona.
Barcelona.
Did you get it? Did you get time to visit Despacito?
Oh yeah.
Yes,
Did you see? Did you see Despacito?
It's a
I
wonderful
heard it many times because actually in Malaga it's one of the southmost. Are you still? Wow.
Yeah.
Ay, papi.
I don't know if I'm turned on or creeped out. I gotta be honest.
Probably
Little
both,
bit
and
of
that's a little. That's
So-
pretty okay.
So they play Despacito like it's like what? Like it's the
It's like a
most popular song? I don't understand.
One of the most popular songs was a song that Jennifer Lopez did in Spanish,
Oh.
and it's pretty damn good. It went
Nice.
off.
Is it the one with Cardi B?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is it
it's
good?
pretty good.
I haven't heard it before.
It's
It's Cardi B and DJ Khaled.
Hey.
It was really
Why did you
good.
not listen to that?
Because why listen to Jump Lopez, Cardi B, and DJ Khaled? That's just
You listened to the
that's not my
entire
thing.
Cardi B album.
Right, and DJ Khaled
That shit was
is a
smack.
big reason not
Oh
to.
my God.
Listen to the entire Nicki Minaj album too.
Ugh, Nicki Minaj and Cardi, cool it.
What about him?
They got
Did
into
you
a
see
fight.
what happened?
What happened?
They got into a
Oh
fight.
Lord.
Oh, here we go. Oh, corner.
Cardi threw a shoe.
Oh.
Ended up with a
yeah.
knot in her forehead.
Ooh.
somehow.
But it's because Nikki talked about her daughter like she was going to be mentally
She did?
retarded.
No, it's because she said that she likes tweets about her daughter, like negative shit about her daughter.
Damn.
Yeah.
I'm on Cardi's side.
Really? Have
like-
you,
I
have you
like
been
Cardi
paying
more.
attention to this news as well?
No, I just like Cardi more.
For what purpose?
I like her songs more.
Wow.
I like her attitude.
The fact that either of them can possibly pollute the gene pool bothers me.
You need
I
to.
mean,
You need to see
You
Cardi-
can't
Cardi B
whisper
is
under
cool.
the words because the sound bites, man. Think about the sound bites.
Or the crumbs.
Barcelona.
No, but yeah, it's cool to
Vosotros.
see how big pop music is still around the world.
I went to one night in Barcelona. I went to an underground club, which had 3 levels, and was reggaeton and EDM music at the bottom, and I think like R&B at the top or something like
It's
that.
like a stoplight shit. Like you like one part is red, one part is like
I think
yellow.
so.
one is green. Oh, that's cool as shit.
Something like that. I was really, really, really intoxicated, so I couldn't remember much.
Yeah.
Because I
Those are the
snuck
best
a
nights.
full bottle of gin around me to the bars,
Wow.
so I didn't drink anything at the bars we went to.
That's
How did you
clutch as
sneak
hell.
that in?
Because I just put it in my pants and walked in.
Nice.
Did you get any?
Because they don't give a goddamn over there. They're like,
Nice.
please get drunk.
Do
Like,
you smoke any weed over there?
I'll talk about when I lost my phone.
Oh, yeah, you did do
Because
that.
that happened.
All right.
Because it's just a funny story. It's just, now it's funny because everything's okay.
Yeah.
So the thing, I don't like that I had to rely on my phone, but in these days we live in,
Mm-hmm.
you have to, you know? Like, it's impossible not to need it for something.
I mean, you're also logging most of your trip on like Instagram
Exactly.
and such, right?
So, it was bad. I was in Cinque Terre, actually, and I apparently went to the train station with Angel, because it was all a blur after that. I kind of forgot.
Yeah.
But I went to the train station. We missed our train, and another one didn't come for an hour, so we went back and got dinner, and then we went back to the train station, ready to go home. And the place that we were staying at was a place in the mountains that had shuttles, so you couldn't get up there unless you were on one of their shuttles, and they stopped at like 10 p.m.
Wow.
So if you didn't get on it, you'd have to go all the way by train to the main city, and then get a €20 taxi to the hostel.
Shit.
And sometimes there's not even that many out, and that's like almost $25 in the U.S. So it's like, you got to make that shuttle.
Yeah.
Like, you make the fucking shuttle.
No, that's
So
yeah. Shit.
we were making the last one on this train, and as we're about to leave on the train to get back to the place where the shuttle's at, this guy comes up to us and he's like, "Did you see the sunset? I heard it was really fucking cool. Like, do you have pictures?" I was like, "Yeah, I do. I'll show you right now. I have so many good fucking..." And then it was gone. It wasn't in my backpack.
So did you get pickpocketed or?
No, so I found out as I went searching all over the island and gave up, and then we had to do the taxi thing, and I was just sad for the night. The next morning, as we're leaving to go to the next place, in our train, we get a message on my girlfriend's Instagram saying that they found my phone, like 2 people, and they brought it back to the hostel they were staying at. The hostel people contacted me.
Oh,
Isn't that
shit.
crazy? They found my Instagram, my girlfriend's, my email. I don't really know how they did it, but I'm glad that they got really stalker. Like,
Yeah.
but yeah, they found me. Isn't that crazy?
Holy shit. I don't.
And they just shipped it back to me for like $30.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's worth
That's
it.
fucking awesome.
So
I know you would have been pissed if you had lost all
mostly
that.
because of the pictures. I
Yeah.
took so many pictures on my phone because a lot of the times my camera wasn't doing what I wanted it to do, or it died.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, it's cool. I'm learning a lot more about actually storing photos and taking photos because Danny has Google Photos.
Google Photos is the
is
best.
it
And
good?
Oh, it's the best.
Yeah.
You can like I'll show you a quick little thing. Like one thing I love about Google Photos is
We're not sponsored by Google.
We are not
Google
sponsored by
Photos.
Google.
But
if
if-
you want to sponsor us, Google Photos, we will.
But also, I
We'll
hope Google's
do
not
that.
listening because maybe I want a job with you one day. So maybe don't listen.
Okay, Google.
So Google Photos. Oh God. So what it does is
Oh,
it like it'll
God.
categorize things for you. So like here's faces. So
The faces thing is freaky.
Did I find
it
faces?
is, but I also love it.
Well, you see how well then you can see how Face ID works so well.
Did you see the new update on the new iPhone that has your emoji that looks like your Bitmoji?
Wait, what?
And it's more 3D and it moves
Okay.
while you talk. It like follows your mouth, and it looks like it's
I fuck
so
with
scary, dude. Technology, I think, is gonna ruin everything.
What?
I think we're gonna die from some computer
From
getting too
Skynet?
smart and killing us. No, I swear to God.
It's gonna be a Bitmoji. It's gonna be a giant emoji.
It's evolution. It's once the brain, the human brain, is the most complicated thing in the known universe, other than the universe itself. And the human brain, right now, lives for about at most 100 years
Right.
in this biological shell. But think about if that human brain can be put in something that doesn't die. Can be put in something that's a technological body, not a biological body. Pretty soon, the brain is only going to want to be in those things. And so, biological humans, over a long, long period of time, will die out. And so that's why I think that AI is the next step in human evolution, because our brain wants to survive more than our body does.
Do you think that the universe placed us here to be the vessel for machinery?
No, well, I think that if
Sorry, I'm trying to get back on track.
No,
with what
I think I
I'd
think
say
that
no.
I think if other highly intelligent life forms exist like us, they've already started doing the same thing. There's probably other.
How many species do you think besides us are at the same mental capacity in the universe?
It's same as an equal, or could that be more?
Well, it depends.
Equal
like,
or more?
You know how like
A ton. I don't think
I-
we're.
I
that high.
think
I don't
that-
think we're as high as we think we are.
I don't think so either.
I think that there's probably an uncountable number of civilizations that are smarter than we are, and an uncountable number that are on the same level, and
Like
an uncountable
infinite,
number.
yeah.
Yeah, like there's probably so
do
many.
you think?
well, you have an infinitely expanding universe. At a certain point, you have to hope that there's another. I mean, because the
There's
whole
more
idea
possibility than there's not.
yeah, the whole idea
Yeah.
that there's only one like planet full of carbon-based life forms is based on the idea that
it doesn't have to be carbon based.
Well, that's
that
what I'm
just
saying.
works in our.
Yeah,
it's
we
entirely
just assume
chanceless.
because that's what works for us. But
Yeah.
Right.
there could be like that's something I always found interesting is like scientists look for planets that fit the Goldilocks zone, like where our Earth is in
the
relation
two,
to.
between
Yeah.
two hot, two cold.
But like,
But other
there's-
types of beings
there
could
mi-
possibly live in totally different
yeah,
atmospheres.
there might be
Ice elves.
There might be like some moon of a planet in some far, far away solar system that has a whole different recipe for life.
And maybe that happened a long time ago
Like Forerunners.
in a galaxy far away.
Yeah.
Aaron always gets the reference going, and he just stays like, "Yeah."
Hey, Forerunner.
I'm
got
gonna get
it?
one of these to
I'm
stick.
not,
I'm gonna
it?
get
no,
one of
I
these
already
to
know
stick.
which one you're talking about, and I'm not diving into that.
One.
But yeah, my trip was great. It was great.
Yeah.
It was awesome. No, it was really awesome, and I had a great time. And I was with my roommate for a portion of it, and then I was alone for 2 weeks, and then Angel joined me for the last week.
Nice.
So it was a great way to just be alone with myself. Do you realize that most people aren't alone?
When I travel,
No, at all in life. Wow, I'm sorry.
it's
No,
good.
it's okay.
Jesus. Oh, it's Aaron. Good
I think that
Lord.
does. Oh, what was I gonna say? I have no idea.
Oh my God, you're just a vessel, dude.
Oh no. Yeah, seriously. I think for a really long time, at least personally, I was never really alone until I think it was recently, like within the past 1-2 years, that I was
Same.
alone. And at first, it was terrifying and it was very uncomfortable and lonely. But I think after time, it's actually extremely comforting.
Oh, yeah.
And it's you get very grounded and you discover yourself more. And now after having that, after having extended periods of alone time, at first I was like, no, I don't want this, I just want to be surrounded by people. But now I'm actually the opposite. It's like I do love being surrounded by people, but I actually I prefer and desire a lot more alone time than I normally would, even if I have the option to be more social, just because I think there's a lot of perks of it. And I think you grow more by yourself than with others around you.
Oh, absolutely. You grow more by yourself. I mean, because think about it. Everything you do in the day, the stimuluses that you receive from your phone, from your job, from your friends, anyone around you, if you have that constantly, you never have time to literally have a conversation with yourself.
Yeah.
Like, when you're alone for extended periods of time and you can't speak the language and there's no one you can talk to unless you really, just go to a random, which I did a lot. I love talking to random people. I couldn't tell you the amount of times in the entire month that I found a group of people that was speaking English, and I just always start with, do you have a cigarette or do you have a lighter?
Yeah.
Because always I just have to say, oh, so where are you guys from? And then it's over.
Yeah.
Wasn't it funny? like how simple something like that, like a question like that, even if they say no, I don't do either. You can say, okay, yeah, where are you from? What
Yeah.
are you doing?
It's just
like
the start.
it's that easy just to
You
start
just need
and
the,
build
you just
and build
need
like
the
a meaningful
first
relationship.
question to that you can relate to someone even if you don't know them.
Yeah, I mean that's how
I like your shirt.
Right.
You don't
That-
even have to like it.
Right.
that's how I practiced my French when I was in Paris last winter.
Oh, Steve Blue.
No, I'd say parlez-vous anglais, and they'd be
Parlez-vous
like,
anglais?
and they'd be like, no one, and I'd be like, well, fuck.
It's actually it's not known.
Oh, no,
It's no.
no,
No.
and then I'd be like, oh, boy, and then sometimes like I'd be hanging out, and then I would talk to someone briefly, and to be my best friend, because my best friend's pretty fluent in French, and
Broad Run, great guy.
yeah, Broadway, and he would tell me things like the first day we got there, we went to the pastry shop, and I was
You
like,
gotta go to pastry shop, of course.
and I was like, all right, I'm gonna order like a croissant.
yeah.
Croissant?
A croissant.
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 Can I have a Carl Jr.?
Can I have a
Fuck, I went to an
croissant
actual
with
restaurant,
cheese?
yeah.
Yeah, can I have a
Can I have
Carl's?
a Royale with cheese?
See, this is why I already know I'm fucked up if I travel because I know the first places I'm gonna go are like McDonald's.
McDonald's. But McDonald's are nice.
You know what's
the McDonald's
crazy?
are very nice.
I had so many temptations. I saw McDonald's everywhere.
Did you not go into any of them?
I didn't go into one fast food restaurant the entire month.
Wow.
Did you at least look at them? Because they look.
Of
Some of
course,
them look super
I was
nice.
in one for an hour charging my phone in France.
They're
I
super nice,
can't-
right?
And I still didn't buy one. I was so close
Did
to
you like
buying
the
a
little
fucking
pastry markets they
McChicken.
have?
The McChicken was calling me.
Oh. That you have
And they had a Tres Leches McFlurry.
you have a lot of strength because I can't even stop myself from doing that once a week.
No, so you know what's even worse? My roommate, they get Uber Eats to our house, and a lot of times it's McDonald's. So I had literally last night, no, 2 nights ago, I got McDonald's delivered to my house, and that feels probably worse than anything else.
I would
ever.
disagree. I think that maybe one of
Not
the best
moving
ways.
and receiving McDonald's in your lap, that's scary.
Delivery food. It's just-
Oh, speaking of delivery food, sorry, for a disclaimer, I'm very
You're good.
ADHD, so I'm just
No, you're
gonna
fine.
start
Ooh,
ruining.
you understand why we've been on different topics for every 30
yeah,
seconds.
Yeah,
see,
you're good.
you see why I had to
It's
rein
perfect.
Yeah, you have like a 30-second limit
Yeah.
for window for every topic.
Yeah,
you wanna
whenever you want
about.
to talk about it, you say it in 30 seconds, you're good.
Well, I just fucked up because now I can't remember what I was gonna say.
Well,
Please.
good. Then we can keep
McDonald's,
talking.
Delivery.
Oh yeah, okay. Yes. First of all, I call that brain games. Brain gains, I think it is. My friend said it every time you help your friend or maybe partner out with like a memory that they can't remember and you finish it.
Brain
gains. Brain gains.
Brain game.
Gains or games?
I think it's brain gains. That makes more sense, right? Like you're getting the brain's getting stronger, or the game
Yeah,
you
it's like
play.
games. It's like going,
Brain Gains.
although
Yes,
the brain
that's
games would
great.
sound like really fun.
No, so there's a delivery service called GoPuff. Have you heard of this?
Yeah, this is what Quincy was talking about. Like
Oh.
previously.
Actually, I get those advertisements
The
all the
snacks.
time.
Right?
GoPuff is dangerous as all get out. It is all the snack foods you want. And the labels for the titles of the types of food that you like the menus, one is called Munchies.
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is. That's what I was expecting.
So they know exactly what their clientele is. And you know what? It's cheap as fuck. You pay $8 or more and you only have to pay a $3 delivery fee.
Yeah.
So $11 to get like a bunch of stacks.
Quincy and I got
Yeah,
that.
at least 4 snacks for $8 or more, depending on what you get, obviously.
Quincy and I got that when I was living with him. We got like Doritos, Hot Cheetos, and like
You
a
can
drink.
order weird stuff too. Like my roommate ordered.
Carnitos.
So I don't know. No, I think it was my roommate. Yeah. They ordered their Jewel off of GoPuff.
Didn't know you could do
Jesus.
that.
You can do that. First of all, who's for the Jewel?
Delivery
I'm for the Jewel.
Yeah, delivery Jewels.
I don't have one, but I'm for
Oh,
it.
God.
You're for the Jewel. I wish they
guess.
had not like tobacco-free Jewel pods.
I wish they had a milk flavored Jewel.
that
Austin,
sounds
have you ever done?
actually really
You
chocolate
sense?
milk. Chocolate milk
hit
Jewel.
one.
That makes the most sense for like steam.
I
and
hit a jewel
smoke.
and it like it made me cough really hard. And so
Ah,
like,
yeah.
but I mean I saw to me I was like, oh, it just has the same appeal as every other e-cig. Just the thing that bothers me is just it's one of those things that's like a huge fad,
Yep.
and it's one
Everyone's
of those
hopping
things.
on it.
It's one of those
Everybody.
things that like people like the quote unquote cool kids are like inclined to do it, and so it becomes like super common.
Mhm.
And I don't. Maybe I never.
So you just
would've
like to
smoked
be a
Jewel.
hipster. That's what you're saying.
No,
You
that's
want
not
that
what I'm saying.
hipster status. I was cool before everyone else was
No,
cool.
no, I don't do a jewel. What I'm saying is I
don't
wish
jewel.
what I'm saying is I wish that it wasn't. I wish that it wasn't cool because I wish people didn't do it.
No,
because I think that it's I think it's unhealthy, and I think that it shows, in my mind, a lack of intelligence.
Have you seen that it's
Tea.
getting to?
I get what you're
Hot
saying.
takes over
I
here.
think I honestly
what you're
think it's
saying,
just
'cause
like
it's
a little tiny little plastic. I'm a fucking dumbass.
I mean, it's better than those giant.
Oh, the fucking like.
vape
They're
pens?
like they're like
They're like
tank.
smoking an
the
Xbox.
tank
The tank vape pen?
Yo, God, what's up?
Do you even vape?
Fat
Bruh.
vape.
But I mean,
Do
who
you
am I to
even like
criticize? Because I
vape,
can barely formulate a thought because I smoked marijuana 4 hours ago.
Marijuana, actually.
So I mean, who am I to judge some teenager who's puffing on some little stick when I've basically ruined my own capacity to formulate thoughts?
You're
Right,
Austin.
but I mean, I think, Austin, I think it's different
You
because
goose.
when you had cigarettes was a lot smaller crowd when people smoked it versus vape pen, which are easily accessible and like a lot more
What
common.
What do you mean cigarettes aren't easily accessible? Go to
for,
any store.
for any like high school student?
Yes, dude. They just
Yeah.
get them from kids that are older. They just get them from people
Or
that are
some
older.
people just don't ID. It just depends on where you're at.
Yeah.
I think it's because they want to blow sweet tricks.
That is true. They are like
heart, you
Sweet clouds, bro.
every single time I've seen my brother blow the smoke out when he's smoking his jewel, he's always trying to make some kind of shape. So that is true.
This is a fucking hexagon.
Yo.
Fuck with it.
You watch this. I'm about to do it like a cloud, but it's like a really
It's like
cool
an
cloud.
abstract cloud.
But it's like an
The
abstract.
jellyfish one's cool though.
What
Seen
jellyfish?
this?
What's it?
They do the O and then they blow through it and like
Oh,
it
I've
like
seen that.
goes through looking like a jellyfish.
What
Yeah.
the
Like,
fuck?
what is that thing? Like, I guess like teenagers always have that one thing that's really
That
cool
one.
that
Fidget
everybody
spinners.
starts doing.
Mine was
Of
doing the
course.
dab.
What's ours?
The dab.
No.
No, I
Aaron,
mean,
that's
something-
not Aaron. If you still think that's cool, then I've lost hope
Dabbing
for you.
will
Sing
never
for
not be cool.
our grade.
Something
in
that's
high school or something?
like an item, like something that they all buy, like
Tamagotchis.
when we were in middle
Uggs
school.
and North Face jackets.
Like when we were in
Yes.
middle school, how everybody was getting the I Heart Boobies bracelets.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah, the
that was
like
ours.
The tatas.
That was ours.
Like
Yeah, I remember
something
that.
that's like a
Live
real
strong.
quick,
And
real big fad.
These little boys didn't know what the hell they were putting on their bodies.
zany bracelets.
Or what the
little
hell to do with
animal
them.
bracelets.
I love boobies. What do you do? Ah, nice.
But that was-
shit.
but that was
yeah, it
middle
means
school.
Put my
something
hands
good.
on
I don't know
those?
what
Yeah,
exactly it
Oh, so
means,
you
but it's
donated.
good.
Yeah, I
yeah.
love.
When you guys were in high
breast
school,
cancer.
did you have anything that was like the equivalent of the jewel or like something similar that like all the cool kids did?
Jeeb, but that wasn't the cool
A
kids. That was
jeeb?
just yeah.
I mean, pre-gaming
Gravity
events,
ball.
I guess.
Oh yeah. Oh hell
Yeah,
yeah.
I mean that wasn't
Everyone's like,
the
who's
cool
like
thing.
you try to guess who has the biggest GB in the entire class, and it's usually
you just do it.
it's usually the tall guy that doesn't really talk much. in the
Yeah,
back,
it's-
Oh
you
yeah,
know?
that's always the
Small.
guy. That always the guy's
I think
smoke.
I
one
once
thing-
did a gravity bong that was an entire tub.
Jesus.
It was a
The
tub.
bathtub.
I think the funny thing
No,
about
I've
like,
taken-
like a storage tub.
Oh.
Yes.
I've taken bathtub jeeps.
Yes, bathtub jeeps.
Hmm.
They're very fun.
I like
2
to
liter
call it-
bottle
You
Okay.
can call it a
in
jeeb,
a bathtub.
a GB, or a grebe.
I like calling
That's what the French call
I call
them.
them
Like
Barcelonas.
the French call it
Le
the cream.
grebe.
Barcelonas. I've
El
heard people call them
grebe.
grabs.
Grabs.
Grabs. I've heard
Grabs.
called grabs.
Grabs.
Gravity-
Waterfalls.
Drop a fall.
Gravity's property matter.
Speaking of waterfalls, hey, Kim, remember that time you killed me that one day?
What?
That
You're
one
still
time.
alive,
where-
so that
When
well,
was
you didn't
that?
actually kill me. This is
Bad
way
reference.
Back
way
at
back.
Hancock?
I've killed
Yeah.
people with waterfalls sometimes.
I remember that. You were not okay.
No, I was not.
Oh God, that was rough.
Kim and I have gotten pretty smacked before
Oh,
together.
aw. I have so many good blackmail videos of Austin.
Mm.
Really?
I think we all
Oh,
have
yeah.
great black belt. I don't have
I
any
have one of
you.
him twerking
Oh,
aggressively for a GB.
aggressively.
He's like, we'll twerk for GBs.
Oh, I remember that. I sent Kim a message and the text was "will twerk for a GB,"
It quite literally said that to a T.
and then she
Don't
messaged
speak
me
in
like,
4 months. That's the only thing you said.
Right.
"Oh no, this was
This was back
No,
2
I know,
years
I
ago.
know.
this
that
was
was
when we
after
lived
this.
at 1200 and she lived right down
Yeah,
the
'cause
block."
you guys live really close to each
Yeah,
other.
she literally lived like 30 seconds away.
It's true.
And so I messaged her and she said, "Come on over." And then she opens the door. I think because didn't you open the door and I was twerking in the doorway, or did I come in?
Came
and
in, you kind of gave me a little moment, and I started recording.
That was what. Yeah.
But
He went.
because I had a good song playing. Actually,
I miss.
I'll find it.
Nice.
And
When you
I'll
lived
definitely
there.
send it to you guys. I'll put it up on the website.
I miss being able to
at
afford
Self-Serve.
living at 1200.
Huh?
I miss aspects of that place.
Well, this is what I'm saying. If we could have stayed at 1200, but instead of Steven, had Zach,
Oh man.
Instead of Steven or Chris had Zach.
Steven was the best. Steven always had
I'm
the
the
lube.
Steven
goat?
of
Steven always had the lube.
I'm the Steven of my apartment.
Wait, who was Steven?
He's the guy who always had the lube.
He always had the lube.
He was a roommate that we never talked to.
Did I never see him?
No.
Was he
no
the
one-
tall-
no one
needed
ever
lube,
saw
you'd
him.
Was he the
see him.
tall guy
No,
that quit
to-
theater
opposite,
and then?
opposite size.
Oh, who was that guy?
Well, I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't
Yeah.
think I do either.
John Hancock.
John
Someone
Hancock.
I
Oh,
think
yeah,
2 years
yeah,
younger
yeah.
than me that was in theater as
John-
a freshman and then he left and now he's on tour and he's tall.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. I think his name is
Raoul.
Steven.
Steven.
Steven
Martella?
Universe. Oh.
Wow, that is exactly his name.
Steven Martin.
That is exactly his name.
Steven Martella. Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Yes,
Hawkins.
okay.
Martin
Shout out to
Universe.
Steven Martella if you're listening.
Yeah,
You know, that's
Probably not.
probably not.
Probably not. But you know, who knows what's happening out there?
But shit,
We're
yeah.
gonna get an email tomorrow by Steven. He's gonna say,
I knew
"I'm
you guys
actually
still
your biggest
remembered me.
fan. I listen to you every day. I'm so glad you thought
I
about
can't
it."
believe you just shot
Shouted me
me
out. I've been
Shout me
listening-
out.
I've been listening since the first day, and I'm gonna
This
tell
really
you.
takes the cake.
This really
I've
takes
never
me
heard
on
that
this.
expression. This really takes the cake.
You've never
You never
that?
heard takes the cake?
That takes the cake.
That is.
Well, that really just takes the cake.
That's the old man's macaroni.
I feel like there's a lot of idioms that people can make up on the spot and make convince people that they've always been a thing.
that,
Like I feel like that's
that gives
all the
the
South
pop to
is.
soda.
What?
That shakes the squirrel's ears.
That's the mayonnaise of butter.
Wow.
I mean, there's a lot of things that people can just say, and people are like, "Oh yeah, that's a phrase." But
Yeah.
how many
Usually
of
in
them
the South where they're a
Yeah.
little dim-witted, you know. They're just kind of taking
Shout out
it
to
in.
the South.
Shut-
I love the
no.
South.
Basically anything.
The South is my
Anytime
the favorite
something
part of the United
unfortunate
States.
happens,
Yeah.
my automatic response is take hold of 1,000 horses.
Of 1,000 horses.
Just like take hold of 1,000 horses.
I mean, we all have great phrases in that kind of regard, right? Like
I mean, that's.
Right.
I can't say that.
Danny has tell it to my lawyer.
Because I have a lawyer on spot that
Right.
I can't tell it to.
No, it's actual.
You have a
okay.
lawyer?
Yeah.
Yeah, there he is.
You
Oh,
can go to
that's
the
his lawyer
bathroom. It's
coming
fine.
Bye, Danny's lawyer.
Take lunch.
What a great
What a great
person.
guy.
Seriously. What guy?
Oh, them. Sorry, I was forgetting.
You can't get better than that. It's excellent service.
Yeah.
Excellent.
I don't know. I kind of love to like create idioms for like a small part-time job.
Wow.
It'd be fun.
An idiom creating.
An idiom
creating-
Fuck, I
coming
was gonna
up
say an
with them,
idiot
like,
creating idioms,
There
but
you
I
go.
messed up.
Oh, you messed it up.
Funny, but
What'd you say?
I used to be good at coming up with stuff like that on the spot, but I can't do it anymore.
I mean, it's kind of hard. Like when you.
That's what happens when you go to school. They try to smarten you up, and it just
It just saps you
yeah.
of everything you ever knew.
I used to be funny.
No, that's not true.
You're right. That was
I
good.
used to be funny long ago.
Knock knock.
Who's
that, Papa?
I love an old timey film, but about the 2010s.
30-second short film.
Yeah, 30-second short
Yeah.
film. With the,
That's the sound an owl makes.
what does the
And the heart attack dies. Papa was a funny man.
That was his
Funny
last
in the way
joke.
he died. Ooh.
He laughed himself to sleep.
what time should you
death.
go to the doctor or the dentist?
What the fuck is that accent?
Hey, never do that again.
doctor on the dentist.
Yeah, what the hell?
What are you going for?
Look, I was trying to commit, and I just couldn't. And I
Yeah,
just,
don't
I
ever
lost
commit
it.
again.
Yeah,
Okay,
accent.
so I really want to talk about movies right now, actually.
Yeah, sure.
You
What
know,
are you
just-
looking forward to?
Just
Because I've been seeing some new ones and I really want to talk about it with some
What have you
people.
seen recently?
So I just watched Hereditary for the first time.
It's about
Did
James.
anyone see that?
The
No,
horror
but I've
movie,
heard
right?
Good things.
Yeah, it's fucking terrifying.
Mm.
Like,
Is it more like a thriller, or is it actually
Is it a
just
show
straight
or
horror?
movie?
it's a movie. It's a movie about a woman who loses her mother, and then some diabolical shit goes down and gets real creepy,
Oh,
real fucked up. Like, yeah,
All right,
Okay.
I'm
I
watching
love
it.
that shit.
Don't spoil it because I'll watch it like tonight.
You
how
definitely
are you
should.
gonna watch it tonight? Is it out on streaming services?
You'd have to maybe rent it on Amazon for
Never
$4.
mind.
or
I will
or torrent it.
Beyond the aura. Anyways,
I don't know where that came from, but keep going.
Transition
Keep
music.
going.
what were we talking about? Oh yeah, so
Hereditary.
What about you guys? Okay, Hereditary. Yeah, it was really good. Do you guys like horror movies?
Yes.
Well, that's pretty much the genre I want
That's
to
what I
work
go to
in.
sleep
Not
to.
really horror,
Really?
more horror thriller.
There's a
That's
few that
still
are
the
actually coming out
same.
that are weird. Do you guys search new trailers ever?
Yes.
Every now and then.
Love
I
a
used to-
good trailer.
Yeah, I used to
search.
go on IMDb like every day to see
Did
if
you
there's
watch
any
Captain
An
Marvel?
old woman getting punched
No.
in the face in the Captain
Yeah.
Marvel.
Yeah.
They were literally asking for like shit to happen for
I'm
that.
hoping that it actually is just an old lady because
just
that would
punch-
make the movie so much better.
Motherfucking bitch, what the fuck?
She's like, oh, Wonder Woman.
I actually haven't been keeping up with the Marvel franchise.
It's
So.
what's the last one you've seen?
That's
Last Marvel. What's Marvel again? Oh yeah.
Batman, Superman.
don't stop.
No, that's DC Comics. You fucking noodlehead.
Inbred.
you. Oh.
How dare you?
No, I guess I have only seen the second Avengers. I haven't seen the third Avengers.
So anything after the second Avengers you haven't seen?
Yeah, pretty much no. Like
Okay.
the last 4 or 5 movies, honestly. They just get too repetitive for me. I'm very picky with my movies.
So yeah, what do you consider like a good movie that you've seen recently?
Um,
Besides Red There, I guess.
let's see. What did I watch recently? I saw oh shit. Well, I know I just watched Kill Bill 1 and 2 again.
Yeah.
Really? I was just watching Kill Bill recently.
Kill Bill is probably one of my top 10 favorite movies. Like I count
good.
the 2 as a whole. You know?
Okay. Yeah.
Because I love
This
them
is part
both.
one. It's like
I
kinda like
prefer
part
part 2 as a whole, like as a singular movie, but as a whole, I think I would prefer it to be just like
one.
yeah.
Yeah.
Just because I can't pick, but I enjoy watching standalone the second one more.
Have you
You
watched
know?
any ones recently, Austin, at all? I know you've been watching a lot of Archer.
Oh,
but-
movies? I haven't seen a movie lately that I can think of off the top of my head that I was like, oh shit, that was awesome.
Wow, you know when you're in the moment and you had shit and then it's just gone.
I,
Do you have more?
I literally like make mental lists of like movies that I've seen that I want to recommend to people, and then whenever I'm asked the question, I forget them all.
Yeah, Danny, do you
Yep.
have any movies you'd like to recommend us?
Big Busty. Oh, that's a different. I guess that's not a streamlined movie.
Oh my
But
god.
you brought up Archer. I did. Yeah, I did.
Archer.
I saw over the summer. I watched like a handful of episodes, but I was like, I want to watch this from the beginning because I fucking love this. And so I bought seasons 1 through 4 and started watching from the beginning, and I love it so much.
It's such a great show. Dude.
I saw what's the movie about the women that do the NASA thing?
Oh, Hidden Figures.
Hidden Figures, amazing.
Mhm.
I also saw I Am Legend for the first time last month.
Oh, okay,
Ooh.
we can talk about that.
Okay, listen.
Okay, so
I Am Legend was
vampires or zombies?
It's zombies in the movie.
Because
Is
it's
there a book?
vampires.
And the book, it's vampires.
Yeah.
See, that's I've also realized I need to start reading books again because I haven't been reading at all.
Yeah.
That's really fucked up. And I've decided the only books I really want to read are the books that were made into the movies that I love.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, if you watch a movie that you really enjoy, reading the
The
book
book
about
is
it.
going to be amazing,
Uh,
right?
it depends.
Well, you
honestly.
won't while you're reading it. It'll be difficult for you to, because when you're reading something, the words like trigger a picture in your mind.
So now that you've already
You
had the
kind-
picture.
Yeah, so since you've already seen the movie, that's going to totally dictate how you envision what's like being talked about.
And that's a really sad part about the like.
I think
long ways of-
slightly though, because like I read the Dark Crystal book, and like
Really?
a lot of it is straight up
Okay.
accurate, but there's a part like there are things that are said in the book that you may not infer when watching the movie. Like at one part, like very early on, it talks about one of the main characters and what they're thinking about, like how like the day is like it's been a stressful day or something like that. You know, like but that's something in the movie you don't really see, or they don't say that. So I think even the smallest amounts, or there's parts in the book that I would read over and it'd be like, oh yeah, he crossed the lines and walked into the cave, and I'd be like, wait, that's not in the movie. And then when I watch it again, I'd be like, oh wait, no, that's just a part I didn't recognize as much or remember as much. Like you may watch a whole movie and remember every scene, but sometimes you forget about the small little things. And I think books are great that they point out every detail of
It's
it.
like your own life.
But it's also different, like,
You forget about the little things, and then they come back to you later, and
Okay.
you're like, oh,
Yeah.
I understand.
Can we talk about pecans?
no.
Okay.
But
A movie,
also,
a movie that really did that for me was Call Me by Your Name.
I've never heard of
Did I see
it.
it?
oh yeah,
No,
yeah,
but
that's
I've
about
heard
the,
of
the two guys. That,
So beautiful. I watched. So it was one of those where you watch it and you immensely are like, I have to watch that again. You ever have those?
Nope.
Inception.
Yeah. The last
Or,
one
like-
I saw like that was I saw the movie Nausicaa, The Valley of the Wind.
Ooh.
And as soon as I saw that, I was like, I want to watch that again. That was absolutely incredible.
It's
And
crazy
that, actually,
when that
I should
happens.
have I should have mentioned that earlier.
What?
That was a movie I saw recently.
Is it
though.
a horror movie? It sounds.
No, do you know Miyazaki? The
Yeah.
Miyazaki
Yeah.
films? It's one of those.
Oh, really?
Studio Ghibli.
Yeah. It's,
Oh, nice.
It's Nausicaa of the Valley of the Wind, and it's incredible.
Okay.
I have
yeah, I'd love to
another
see
one
that.
I
One of my
now.
new favorite movies.
I know
Okay, I have to see
most people
that.
watch Howl's Moving Castle and
That was the
Spirited
first
Away.
I saw.
I saw
Okay.
Spirited Away and that's it. I haven't seen any of it. Well, I've seen
that-
Kiki's Delivery
I've seen the
Service.
Yeah, Kiki's
Totoro,
Delivery
and I've
Service.
seen what's the one where there's a witch. She's a witch. I like that one.
There's Howl's
Boy,
Moving
in
Castle
Trouble.
has
I don't know.
there's witches in Howl's Moving Castle, and then
Howl's Moving
there's
Castle, yeah.
witches.
She's a witch and she's a redhead. It's on Netflix. It was good. I don't know. I liked it.
Oh, was that
Brave?
the one that like came
Comment
out
below
like
if you
is that the one that came
know
out
what
a
we're
few years
talking
ago
about. My Life
called
is
like
Ginger?
Ponyo or something?
My Life is Ginger.
I do have a movie that is
As
old,
told by Ginger.
Oh, right.
but
Still would
the
do.
No Country for Old Men I watched for the first time
Ooh,
recently.
What did you think about it?
That was a
loved it.
lot. I loved that movie.
Like-
Did you like how it ended?
I
Yeah.
hate
Yeah,
when
I
endings do
know
that
a lot
shit.
of people are mixed feelings about the
It
ending.
makes me mad. I'm like, come on.
Because I was on my phone for 30 seconds and then I was looking at the credits and I was like, what?
You missed it.
Did you go back?
Yeah, and then I was maybe more confused.
Damn.
Yeah.
How did it end? I haven't seen it.
For spoilers, for the next probably
It's been
30
out for
seconds.
like 10 years.
I know,
yeah,
but
that's
still
true.
spoilers.
What do you think? Wait, first.
Because isn't there a shootout at the end?
No, so he gets in an accident and holds this guy hostage.
Spoilers.
Wait, where's this all spoilers?
I just
And
like to
then
add the last one
he
in there.
sits in the
some of
house
it,
and
no
he's
one-
like, because he's like hanging out. He's like got in a car accident,
Okay.
and then right, this is all what happened, right?
I mean, kind of.
And then I can't remember exactly what happened. And
I
then
was
he
half
like
asleep.
leaves with money, I think.
Yeah.
And then
I've only
hangs
seen
on
it
the
once,
street.
but I know
You
it
just
was
don't know.
great.
Yeah.
He could have gotten away. He could have
It
been
looked like
fine.
he got away because the guy who had the money gets killed like 2/3 into the movie, and you're just like, oh, I
Yeah.
guess that's it.
Yeah.
And then it keeps going, and you're just like, oh
You
shit.
know what I've noticed? A lot of movies I've watched recently, maybe that I've seen 10 years ago.
The villain wins.
I love it.
Shut the hell up.
I mean, that's what I assumed that you were gonna say.
Oh no, I was gonna say like, it completely changes how I remember the movie because I remember a lot of movies as a kid, and watching them again recently.
Yeah.
I remember like so much is opened up to me because when
Like
you're
Spider-Man
young,
2.
you don't. Dude, Spider-Man 2
You don't understand all the nuance.
Right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And the nuance is so important, especially with skilled filmmakers like fucking Quentin Tarantino. Kill Bill is filled with cool shit if you really pay attention. His
Yeah.
close-up shots, his musical decisions, it's very important.
Have you seen cooking recipes as if they were filmed by famous directors?
No.
It's fucking hilarious.
Angel would fucking love that.
Yeah, so it's a bunch of different
Michael Bay
recipes.
throws a spice and it blows up.
That's funny.
There's
I
a bunch
love
of really
that.
cool ones. Like you see, like it's the tomatoes, and like they're thrown onto like the tacos, and it's just like it's a Quentin Tarantino one. It's like really
I have
fucking
to watch
awesome.
it. I have to
But
watch
yeah,
it.
it's really. I'll show you
Okay,
after.
other Quentin Tarantino movies that people might not know about. Do you guys know of any? I know
Nope.
some.
Pulp Truth.
What?
Wow.
What's the sequel
Pulp
to Pulp Fiction?
nonfiction.
Pulp nonfiction. Pulp
It's
sci-fi
just orange
fantasy.
juice.
Pulp sci-fi
Pulp
fantasy.
Sci-Fi Fantasy. Yeah, it's another one he wrote.
No, there's one called Jackie Brown. It's about a
Oh, I've heard of
stewardess.
that. Yeah.
And I can't even explain. It's just a really cool fighting action movie with
Yeah, that's supposed to be a great movie.
Great surprises in there. It's a really good movie. He kills that shit.
I gotta be
Nice.
honest, I've stayed away from a lot of Quentin Tarantino movies because freshman year I just remember like anytime people would talk about movies because that's when most people are like when you're trying to bond and get to know other people you're like, oh, what movies or shows do you like?
Right.
And people are like, anything Quentin Tarantino.
They don't
And-
even know what that means. They know Pulp Fiction and Kill Bill. That's what
yeah,
they
but
mean.
that I think that
Like people are like, I'm a
got
Wes
me
Anderson
so off
fan.
put to it that I'm just like I don't even want to know because I don't want to have that conversation. Like
Right. I
It's
have
like-
really
it's like
weird
Austin was
favorite
vaping.
movies. Like when I was a kid growing up, I only watched like 50s, 60s, 70s movies with my dad.
Yeah.
Because I didn't really have any friends as a kid. It was
Okay.
pretty crazy and everyone got annoyed with me and no one wanted to hang out with me. And that's fine because I was always confident and I didn't give a fuck because, again, I realized at a young age that I'm pretty awesome and I don't need friends to tell me I'm awesome.
I really wish I knew that earlier. Yeah.
Like, I truly learned that at a young age. I don't know. I have no shame whatsoever. I am never embarrassed.
The birth
I
of
like to
Kanye.
cause a scene and act a fool in front of everyone. You know this.
Oh yeah.
It's it's in me, you know. I love it. That's why I know I have to perform for my career. Like there's no way not to. You can't have shame in show business.
Nope.
I mean, and you guys know me too.
yeah.
I've always been that way, but Not entirely.
Yeah.
There's always, because I've always been the kind of person that I wanted everybody else to just, when they looked at me, just be like, that's Austin. Like, not consider anything else when they looked at me.
Just like, that's Austin.
And so, although in a
That's-
lot of areas I've acted like, oh, I'm shameless, I don't have any, I just am who I am. Definitely haven't been like that totally.
Sure. No, I mean, I'm not saying when I was
'Cause,
born I could put on a show-stopping musical routine or some shit like that. But I realized at a young age, like, I wasn't affected by the outside,
Oh, yeah.
like, degradation that children give, because children fucking suck.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I was
They
in,
really
Yeah.
As a lesbian and a feminist and a woman of 2018, I will never have a fucking child. And no one can fucking make me, okay?
that's funny.
all I have to say. I'm sorry.
That's
well,
good.
that's what I was saying is that even though even though I like kids still put me in a box too, or still kept me from, or my fear of what other people would say kept me from being
Sure.
as shameless I wanted to be.
Yeah.
This past week, this past week and last week, I did something that my entire life I never did because I didn't want people to start treating me a certain way.
Mm.
But then I realized that, well, there are other people who are the same thing. And when I think about them, it's not the first thing that pops into my head. So if I can treat other people this way, why can't it happen to me?
Yeah.
If you don't know a group of people, you
Right.
rely on what
So,
other people tell you.
I mean,
and what other people tell you that also don't know them, they're just hearing
summed up in one word, ignorance.
And
Yeah,
this comes
yeah.
back to traveling, to understanding what different types of groups of
Traveling.
people
Oh,
are.
right.
Like,
Oh, no,
I
there's a
will
quote.
brain the fuck out of this fuck.
There's a very nice,
Yes.
there's a quote, and it says that the world is a book, and those who don't travel read only one page.
Exactly.
That's exactly. Oh man.
Damn, I'm
But
still
that's
stuck on that first paragraph.
But it's so true for a lot of people that get stuck in an area not because of necessarily their choice, but it's their environment.
Yeah.
It's a place that perpetuates these things that they keep hearing, and they're like, "Well,
Hurricane
I don't
Katrina.
know what these people are like." And
Oh my fucking god.
I don't know how that's relevant, but I think that's
Anyways,
hilarious.
I'm gonna tell you guys about my favorite night in Europe.
oh wait, we're going back now.
Yeah, we're back. It's a really good night. So
Wait, can this be to the tune of Passion Fruit? Just all the listeners.
Yeah,
just
I'll
know that
play.
this is
Yeah.
going in the background.
At this
Yeah.
point, this is when you play Passion Fruit.
Yeah.
You say,
hey,
passing up on my always I can
wow, great.
All right.
Why haven't we started a group
story,
yet, guys? What's a tambourine? Okay, so last night in Berlin, I was in Berlin for 4 nights, and yes, thank you, Austin, for that. So I'm in Berlin. I'm about to leave to go to this smaller town in southern Germany, and
Shit, that was actually perfect.
yes. So,
It's still going on in my head right
Yes,
now.
right?
Like it literally,
no, but I was with my roommate at the time because they were doing a residency in Berlin for their art study abroad for the month.
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of catching them at the end of their study abroad, and then we went travel together for about 5 days after that.
Nice.
So that last night I was hanging out with them and their classmates, friends that they had met on this trip. So we're all eating at this place called Kreuzburger, which was a little fast food burger place with crazy fries. Chicken nuggets that are like McDonald's chicken nuggets,
Ooh.
but gourmet, so they're so fresh and delicious.
Ooh, flaky.
And then
Wait,
they
where's
serve
this?
it
Where's
with-
this again?
Berlin, Germany. So they serve the chicken nuggets with, you guessed it, sour cream.
Yeah, of
And it
course.
sounds
mayonnaise.
weird, but it's so good.
Is there mayonnaise too?
Of course.
Yeah, of
the
course, there
mayonnaise
it is.
out there is so much better than mayonnaise here, I swear
Okay,
to God.
Sounds
fucking
delicious.
Netherlands and their fucking mayonnaise is
Dude,
fucking ridiculous.
no, the mayonnaise is delicious. Like
It's not bad. No, I'm not saying the mayonnaise is bad. They just use so much of it.
Of course, I love mayonnaise,
it's
and
just, like,
I'm not afraid to say it. I'm purely mayonnaise. I'm a mayonnaise stan.
A bunch of announcements coming out today.
Hey,
I love mayonnaise, and I don't care who knows
I
it.
stand
It's the
with
whitest
mayonnaise.
thing Kim has ever said.
Yep. So I'm there eating Kreuzburger. I'm trying to do this story.
You're good.
So I was eating this Kreuzburger, chowing the fuck down, trying to get a good base for the drunken night I was about to have, right? But, oh wait, no, that's a lie. I'm sorry.
Speaking of
No, just keep going.
I
Just
couldn't
keep
remember.
going.
So it wasn't a night I was trying to party. I was about to go home because it was the last night before I had to travel early in the morning. And I was like,
okay.
So I got dinner, and I was like, I'm just going to go home. So it's the reason I got confused. We ate there like 3 times out of 4 nights. I ate there.
Is that good?
Yeah, it was really, really good. But I had a lot of other stuff for meals, but the dinner time, it was that. So we were about to leave each other because I was about to go back to my hostel. They were about to go back to their hostel. And I was talking with one of the friends that was there, and he was like, yeah, so have you ever been right there at Crossroads? I was like, what's Crossroads? He's like, it's this old whiskey bar that's been in Berlin since before World War II. And I'm like, oh, yeah. So he's like, well, we're actually going to go to bed, see you tomorrow. And I stop, and I'm like, do I go home?
No.
Or do I go to the 70-year-old whiskey bar? Of course I chose the whiskey bar.
Walk in, good night.
Actually, almost 90 years old now, probably. But yeah, so I went in. It's this 7-stool bar, all amber lights, mirrors everywhere. You could smoke cigarettes inside. It was the middle of August, so everyone was out on the patio too, and there were 3 tables inside, right? And it was popping, okay? So I go in and I sit down at the bar and I order a old fashioned to get it started, of course.
Ooh,
bourbon
nice.
old fashioned. And because I wasn't gonna order a bourbon ginger like a little bitch, okay? I was in Germany at a nice bar. I'm gonna order a fucking old fashioned to get it
prove
started.
yourself to the locals.
Right, exactly. And the guy turns around. It's this really skinny, bald white guy with glasses, okay? And he's like, oh, hell yeah. Are we trying to get drunk tonight? I'm like, yes, sir. So basically, it turns out this guy's fucking amazing. His name's John Blue.
Thank you,
He's
John
from
Blue.
Portland, Oregon.
John Blue.
And he speaks fluent German, and he has an American accent, obviously. And he's a composer for indie movies. He composes soundtracks
He's
for
from
movies.
Portland, Oregon.
And he composes. Right, he's from Portland.
Yeah, there
and he
you
also
go.
plays the cello and 6 other instruments. And we just started talking, and it was one of those I was gonna come in for 1 drink and then go to bed, of course.
Yeah.
Ended up being a 6-hour stint at the bar. I ordered 6 drinks and got 3 free shots because he was drinking with us.
Oh.
And he was drunk at the end of the night. And about 5 o'clock in the morning, after I've talked to these beautiful women, one from Greece and one from Austria, and we were just having a great night. And I just went home so drunk, and I just felt so full because everyone was the nicest. I've just the coolest energy I've ever experienced.
That's great.
Yeah.
Oh wow!
And you get that from and a lot of that is just adventuring on your own. A lot of the times it's nice to do that on your own because you have this feeling where you're like, all right, now I don't have anything to hold me back. No one to
Exactly.
just
Anything I
make
want
me
to do
go
right
home.
now is. That's why I love traveling by myself, because while it is kind of lonely and you want to experience really cool things with people, it's great to just problem solve on your own and be able to just openly make friends and know that you
knowing
have
how
to
to-
put yourself out there.
Like knowing how to catch
did you,
trains.
The first
Right,
time you
exactly.
traveled, did you travel by yourself or did you travel
Like I
with a
said, I
group?
started with my roommate for that first
Okay.
week, but that first 4 days I was kind of on my own because they were doing their thing with their study abroad.
But even a week is a pretty short time.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was with them for a week, and then I was by myself for about 2 weeks.
Okay.
And then I was with Angel for about a week.
Yeah.
So,
Angel is significant other?
yes, Angel's my girlfriend. Shout out, Angel. We've been together for
Danny just now
almost a year and a
realizes
half. Yeah, a little shy of a year and a half.
I
and
think
about
I've
a
met
week.
her,
Nice.
but
You've met Angel. She's the short, curly black hair, really thick eyebrows, light blue eyes.
must be,
think
beautiful. Must be beautiful if she's with you.
She's gorgeous.
Obviously, yeah.
She's literally so gorgeous.
Look at
Wow.
him. What a
Shout out to my
friend.
lady.
Yeah.
She works at Brenner Pass. She's a cook there.
Nice.
You ever been to Brenner Pass?
Nope.
What is that?
It's money. It's
money.
the new best restaurant in Richmond,
Oh,
according to Style
oh,
Weekly.
okay, here we go.
Where are you
No,
at? Style Weekly.
You
Bold-
best
bold claim.
restaurant
Okay,
according
so
to Style Weekly.
Also, just I mean, it's true. She's making bank. I mean, not really
But wait,
bank,
but
but
the
she's
food,
got.
have you tried the food?
No, but I heard it's so
Oh.
good. I don't want to go in there just yet. I want to go in when
But
she's
does it?
been there for a while, so we get free shit.
Oh,
Ah,
but it
yep,
doesn't
there it
beat
is.
Jamaican House, and that's just.
I've never been to
You like
Jamaican
Jamaican
House.
House? Because you went there with your friend, right?
Keen, my best friend.
Nice.
I need to
Was
go
that
to
good?
Jamaica House.
Nice.
But no, I don't work anywhere really right now. I work at my radio station and that's it. So
Nice.
I need a real job. If anyone's hiring, I'm a spunky go-getter with a great work ethic and a hella amazing personality, and I'm hot. And I'm a
Hey.
lesbian, so I have a little quirk about me if you ever want to talk about something.
Yeah.
And yeah, I The carpet does match the drapes. Thank you.
I'll make this into an audio resume for you.
Please, go get her. Young, thick.
Go getter. Young. Thick.
No, you have to say thick.
Lesbian.
You have to say thick.
Young, thick, go getting dyke.
Yeah, you say thick without the H and triple Q's.
Thick,
Damn, girl,
smart,
like
driven, will fuck your daughter.
Like
You
THQ
a
with
thick
an I.
ass girl, man.
Oh man.
Oh, shit.
Oh god.
She thick.
Hey, you a pretty dick. All right, I'm done with
Okay.
the.
Wow. All right.
She
Now
is
we're
pretty
just.
We're getting offensive.
And on that note,
Yeah.
She's
No.
a pretty thick beach
love
in
traveling to
Barcelona.
different cultures and, understanding different cultures there, dude.
yeah.
Yeah. Then you seem like you're excited to do that too.
What was the
I
best
am-
shit
I'm-
you took in Europe?
Oh.
Shit I took.
Like turds falling out
So
your
the
ass.
first week, funny you should ask that. The first week of my traveling, I actually had liquid shits.
Woo!
The diarrhea was rampant with the different food diet because I was
Really?
eating such good food.
Oh, it's good food.
My shit was like,
Yeah, that's
what
what
the
mine's
hell
gonna
is
be
going
like.
on? I've been constipated for years.
Mine's gonna be like, wow,
Living
this
in
isn't
America.
McDonald's.
Literally.
But wait, I am gonna be eating
What's up?
McDonald's.
Where are you planning on traveling, Danny? If you
I
could.
want to go everywhere.
I know,
back
I'm
I'm
to
doing
Puerto
to
Rico.
South America next year if you want to meet me out there.
Maybe.
trying to do South
My
America
plan
next
for
year.
this next year, or even like from now till, please stop, for the next year, like the next year of my life, my main like objective, whatever, is
Can you
to
please
leave the United
stop?
States and to see something else.
Good.
Not tonight, but tomorrow I'm going to be applying for a
on
passport.
plane going to the to
Yeah.
You don't have a
Egypt.
passport yet?
Nope,
You never left the country.
never left the country.
Oh, dude, that was me too.
I left the
This
East-
trip was my first time leaving the country.
My
Wait, was
first
it
time
really?
leaving
Yeah.
the
Oh,
East
shit.
Coast was last summer, and I went to Las Vegas.
Wow. Did you like Las Vegas?
Oh my God.
That's a way to describe
Were you
it.
21?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was.
Gonna
Let
say,
me
why
tell
would you
you,
go there?
you.
I was in New Orleans when I wasn't 21.
If you go to
fuck that.
Aladdin's pizza shop or whatever
your
that
ancestors
vape
around?
shop is, it smells just like
Oh my God.
Las Vegas because it
Yeah,
smells
it
like
intertwines,
just
I can bleep it just right.
smoke and liquor and like food, and it's
Good
Las
food.
Las Vegas. It's hell on earth. It's great. I love it.
It's hell on earth.
That's
I had to
it.
say it while
great.
Danny was talking, so to bleep me out, you have to bleep Danny out.
This is also.
Yes.
Why does that remind me of?
I've actually never been.
That reminds me of
You've
the
never been?
Flintstones.
Kim,
That
you-
reminds me
You've
of-
never gone
Been there?
to Las Vegas, right?
I've never been to Las
So
Vegas.
you're the only one that's gone.
So how
I
many
haven't gone.
states
Oh, you
have
haven't
you all
gone?
been to? Let's count our states.
I think
All right,
20.
I guess we got to do it to it.
23?
How do you just know that offhand, man?
So like, I don't. Yeah, how do you just? What?
Wait, what do
I
you
don't
mean
know.
have been to? Does this
So
mean
let's
drive
name
through, or does
states.
this mean like?
Let's
I've
name
been
states.
there. You've been there
You've
for at least
spent,
a day.
Yeah, you spent a night.
Oh, jeez.
Well, no, you spent a full day.
Okay.
A full day.
Yeah, I think around. It's in between the 19
Wait,
and
can like a
23
couple
range.
hours, like if you went there,
If you did something outside of maybe a
Like,
If
transplant,
you
Is
got
that
out,
driving? Yeah.
Right.
took a picture and said, "Hey, I was in Wisconsin."
Oh,
That's
what
counts
is this
as being there.
before cell phones?
Then okay, you
Okay,
got
but-
out. You
oh,
drew
wow.
a picture
All right,
of
I'll go
yourself.
first. and
Yeah,
then you go.
please.
So
Jesus.
I've been to Florida, South
Wait,
Carolina.
you know what we should do? We should name them and then we'll see who did it. Okay, let's
How
do
about
this
I
game.
pull up a map of states, go by
Let's
one
do
by
it.
one?
Let's do
Okay,
it.
see, let's
This-
just
I
do
just
that.
want to know.
But what if there's like 50 states that we just haven't been to?
I'm pretty positive
So
I've been
you've
to at
never
least 25
never
states.
been in the United States, is what you're saying?
No.
Let's keep going. Come
I
on,
don't even know
people.
where I am.
I don't even know where I am right
All right,
This,
Kim, I got it.
this
I'm gonna pull
podcast
it
is
up.
coming to you live from Trinidad and Tobago.
now. Home of the Trinidadians and Tobaggans.
The
Yes.
Trinidadis.
Toboggans is a made-up word
Okay,
by
so-
the Toboggans.
No, so listen.
We're in
actually,
Guyana.
That just made me think of Seinfeld. I want to know, is anyone a fan of Seinfeld?
I am.
I'm a fan of that sound effect.
So from 1 to 10,
let's
10
one up
being,
that.
every single thing about the show, what number are you?
Goddamn
Dude, you
one.
just need to know
Oh, you
the,
don't
the
know a
song.
No,
Okay.
I don't know a damn
Aaron.
thing
I'm at
about
at
this
least
show.
7.
Aaron,
I would say.
Alabama,
I
Arkansas.
know
California,
didn't that one
Colorado.
actor get like
South
sexual
Carolina.
assault
The
allegations?
fuck? Already at South
One of the
Carolina.
actors get sexual
Probably.
assault allegations.
Probably.
Jeez.
So,
All right.
Okay, so Virginia, of course.
Wait.
Alabama, Alaska,
So everyone's been to Virginia.
Arizona.
All right, I'm gonna start from actually. Actually, I'll start from the East Coast and West Coast.
Okay.
All right, so Maine. Who's been to Maine?
I've not been to Maine. I really
Let's
wanna
just
go
list
to
them
Maine.
off and
That's fine.
then do
That's what it
tallies.
is, Yeah.
I
we
really
can do
wanna go to
personal
Maine.
tallies.
Do
I'm
just
not
do
gonna tell it.
alphabetical. It'll
No,
be
that's so much harder.
so you're gonna look at the map
Because I can see it. I can see
you
the
can
state.
see a list. What's
A list is words.
Yeah.
Aaron?
Yeah,
No.
actually, just go to a list.
List.
Just go to a
Fine,
list.
fine,
dude.
fine. United States list.
He said
States.
he said it's a map.
Here we go. Here's the list of all the states.
Alabama, Alaska, Arizona,
Arizona,
Arkansas,
Arkansas,
California, Colorado, Connecticut, Delaware.
Oh,
There's like 16 songs. Yeah.
Delaware, Florida,
All right.
Georgia.
Austin, you ready?
Yep.
So
Ken, you
Alabama,
ready?
I've never. Yeah, I'm ready.
Danny, you ready?
Yeah.
All right, we're starting off. Alabama, who's been there?
I've never been to Alabama.
Alaska, who's been there?
Never been. I really want to go.
Arizona.
Why don't we
who's
just
been
list
there?
them and then we'll count up on our own, and then at the end we'll
Okay,
say how
fine,
much.
fine. All right, fine.
I don't
Arizona.
want to talk about each
Yeah,
state.
exactly.
Okay.
I have interest in each state, Dan.
Jeez.
Has anyone been to Arizona?
No,
Arkansas?
no.
California?
Of course, yeah, I've been to California.
All right.
Have you guys been to California?
Definitely.
I've been to California,
What part of California?
LA.
LA. Okay. Did you enjoy it?
I had a
haven't
great
been
time.
yet.
San Diego,
Legal weed.
Yep.
San Francisco, LA, and that's it, I think.
I've done San Francisco and Napa Valley.
Napa Valley. Ooh,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, I went with my
Napa know-how.
one of my best friends to my relative's
know-how.
house who had a house in San Francisco.
Mhm.
He's very loaded. Okay, so
Oh.
he just showed me around, gave me meals, and he let me take his car for the day to go to Napa Valley, and
That's-
I drove the car.
All right.
And I was really drunk driving that car. I'm gonna be real.
It happens.
Next
All right. And we got
I'm not maybe not drunk, but like wine tipsy. You know?
Okay,
I wasn't
yeah.
like drunk.
Yeah, no, like half a
doing
glass of wine.
tastings.
Yeah, no.
Or two
Or two.
glasses,
We got a
bottles.
Colorado.
No, I really want to go to
Yeah, I'd
Colorado.
love to go
I
there.
used to live in Colorado.
Really? Did you tell me more
Wait, we
about
did?
it?
Yeah, when he's a kid.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I lived in Colorado I lived in Colorado first grade and second grade.
Where at?
Colorado Springs.
Colorado
Oh, shit, really?
Springs.
How do you not remember?
I don't
Never
remember
mind,
him
never
living in
mind.
Colorado, dude.
That's really cool.
Yeah, I used to live in
I
Colorado.
really want to go. Is there a good gay scene there? Because I don't really know what's up
I
over
have no
there.
idea. But
That's legal weed, mountains, and probably lesbians.
I really lied. Like I lived in the mountains.
Cool. If there's mountains, there's lesbians.
That's a phrase I like
That
to
needs
that's-
to that needs to be a
that's
bumper
a- that's a
sticker. Where
shirt.
there's gays,
I need
there's
that
mountains.
actually. No, so if where there's mountains, there's dikes, and where there's dikes, there's flannel,
Yes.
Huh.
and where there's dikes,
If I wear flannel, am I a
There's
dyke or is that not
Carhartt.
the stream?
where there's dike, there's LD.
Yeah, bitch, I'm a dyke.
Oh Lord.
Oh, God. All right. And on that note, Connecticut.
Never been to Connecticut.
I've been
Never
to
been to
Connecticut.
Connecticut.
You like it?
It was all right.
What did you do?
No, I just hung out there. Went to like
looking for
Arby's
the North Star.
and like.
It's been Arby's.
Did no one
and
hear what I
hung
said?
out. What
What?
school's there?
I said Aaron was looking for the North Star.
Jesus. And Delaware. Who's been to
I've
Delaware?
actually been to Delaware.
maybe?
Yeah. What do you mean?
I don't know.
Or are you like tripping?
No, I've never like really tripped.
Wait,
well,
what? That's
okay.
depressing.
No, well, okay.
Anyways.
So, Delaware, I feel like I have.
What do you mean you feel like you've been
Delaware
in
was
Delaware?
the first state, goddammit.
Delaware, there's Rehoboth Beach, there's
No.
Ocean City.
Oh, Ocean
That's
City.
Maryland.
Yeah, so you've been to... No, it's Maryland.
Yeah.
So have you been to Delaware?
I guess not.
Okay, you've
But
not.
I've been to
but
Delaware.
there's a part of me that wants to say yes.
Why is
I don't know. It's intuition.
No, I've been to
Maybe
Rehoboth
one day.
Beach, so
Okay,
yeah, I've been to
Florida.
Delaware.
I've been to Florida.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Of course, Florida, dude.
Mama lives there.
Kokomo,
Love you,
Tampa
Mom.
Bay,
Orlando for Disney
Daytona.
World.
Orlando?
I've been
Fun fact:
Orlando
there's a
and Key West.
I talked about this before. There's a McDonald's in Florida that has pizza, and it's the best
went there.
pizza
There's
and steak
pizza
and
in
cheese.
Italian McDonald's too. Italian McDonald's.
Yep, and that's why I need to go over there.
There's
The
pizza
pizza's
at Christian's.
amazing.
At McDonald's?
I might actually get Christians
All right.
after this. Who's with me?
Yeah,
I'm gonna start hanging out.
Yeah.
I mean,
Wait, yeah. Do y'all have the? Because we can go to my place afterwards.
I think that's plans for
Yeah?
yeah.
Trying to.
All right, so we got a plan
Georgia,
for
yeah.
So,
So,
all
yeah,
right, so
okay.
next up we have
yes.
Georgia.
I love
Best
me
friend.
some
I've been to
Georgia.
Atlanta. I love Atlanta.
Atlanta,
It was great.
hot Atlanta.
Hot Atlanta, yeah. I got
Savannah.
really drunk for the
only
first
ever,
time in a bar when I was 18 with my cousin there.
Nice. That's a story that
Yeah, I
has
threw up fireball all over the girls' bathroom.
Throw fire, right?
Done that
And I
before.
used her fake ID while she was using her real ID when I stood right behind her, and they let me.
That is awesome.
It's some tea.
All right.
And I was at a
Georgia.
family reunion at the time, so I had to go back to my dad in the hotel.
God, I would love a family reunion again. Just now
was my
that
cousin,
I'm of
yeah.
age, it'd be fun.
All right,
It was-
But anyways,
Hawaii.
we got Hawaii.
Hawaii.
I've never been to Hawaii, but I want to.
Oh, I've been to Hawaii. Actually, am I the only one?
Really?
Yeah, so in high school, my marching band actually raised money, and we went to the Pearl Harbor Day parade, and we marched in the parade. So we got to go to Oahu for 5 days.
Fucking sweet.
It was really cool. I snorkeled. It was fun.
Snorkeling's so fun.
I could either choose snorkeling or hiking, though, and
No, snorkeling's way
Snorkeling.
better.
I
No,
definitely
hiking
chose
anyway.
snorkeling. Right, exactly.
I love
It was
snorkeling.
awesome.
Okay, we got Idaho.
No,
No, Idaho.
Idaho.
Idaho? Idaho?
no.
Idaho? No, I've never been to Idaho.
I feel like you should only if you go there, you should go to Chicago. That's it.
That's not in
Illinois.
Idaho.
It's What?
Yeah.
That's in
Nope.
That's in
Not even
Illinois.
close.
Other
Fuck both of
side
them.
of
That's
the
next to Oregon.
Which
but
is
anyways.
next? Illinois.
Oh, of course I've been to Chicago many times. My whole
I think
family's
we're
from
just
there.
moving through
Oh
it.
shit, I know.
Yeah,
that.
my mom's side, they're all from Rockford, Illinois, which is a suburb.
Okay.
So I've been to Chicago probably about 5 times.
Nice.
I need to go back as an adult. I've never gone when I was legal. So
Never gone to Lollapalooza.
No, I've always wanted to go. They're great headlines. I mean, shit.
Last year's lineup was fucking
Yeah, I
ridiculous.
really wish I could have gone. I was supposed to go last year, but I didn't go. It was sad.
Then we got Indiana.
Jones. No.
Indiana? I mean, I've been through Indiana, you know, like a lot of times to go to
To go to
Chicago because I
Illinois, yeah.
drove.
Mhm.
Drove right through. It's a lot of cornfields, gross.
What was this?
Indiana. The only thing Indiana has is Notre Dame.
Notre Dame.
Yeah, it's in
Notre
Indiana.
Dame.
I thought Notre Dame
Damn.
was in Ohio.
Damn, girl. What you from?
What you Notre in?
What you from? Iowa? I've been to Iowa.
Damn!
I really always thought it was in Ohio.
No, yeah, it's Indiana.
Yeah.
Fort Wayne, I think.
Iowa.
I've been there. I've been to Iowa.
Iowa.
I went to the Iowa State Fair over the
Oh
summer.
shit! Yeah, they had the fried butter, right?
They did. They
Yeah.
had
They had
the
deep fried butter.
largest butter sculpture in the world there.
Wow.
I also had a unique meal of shredded barbecue, French fries, and soda. It was all in one
Wow.
package.
Wow.
that sounds delicious.
It was delicious, but
You are in
that was the
Iowa.
closest I ever came to shitting myself.
Oh.
So
Oh.
Austin, you know what I'm singing? Oh, there's nothing halfway about the Iowa way we treat. You know, no? Come on.
I have
Your
not the-
performance is
not the
beautiful, though.
slightest.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
I
Music
mean-
man.
Then we got Kansas.
We got
Yeah,
trouble.
fuck
Oh,
it.
I've driven through Kansas.
Never been
before.
through Kansas.
Never been
Well, I
through
guess,
Kansas.
is Kansas on the way to Illinois?
No,
No,
it
it's
doesn't.
I
It's
wouldn't
after.
think so.
It's below, yeah, no.
I would hope it's.
It's past Illinois.
You got very lost.
You
I
got
thought it
some
was
weird.
below Illinois.
You got Apple Maps using?
All right, how about
Kansas.
some nice Kentucky
Kansas is to the west
31
of
tall
Illinois.
Okay.
fescue?
So anyone been to Kansas?
No.
I've driven through Kansas.
All
but
right.
that's it.
Then we got Kentucky.
Kentucky.
I used to live in
Never been-
Kentucky.
You used to live in
How many
Kentucky
places
as
do you
well?
live in?
I've lived in
Decent amount. Wasn't that only for like
4
a year
states.
Okay, well,
Kentucky? No, I lived in Kentucky 4th, 5th, and first half of 6th grade.
Oh,
okay.
God, how was that?
I loved it. Favorite
Hmm.
place I ever lived.
oh,
Aw, what
that's
part
good.
of Kentucky?
Fort Knox.
Fort
Fort
Knox.
Knox.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
We said, oh, Fort Knox.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I know that place.
All right, next one, Aaron.
Gold
You
Vault.
got this one.
We got Louisiana.
I've
Definitely
never
been
been. I've
Popeyes.
always wanted to go to New Orleans.
Now,
I would like to go to
So
Mardi
who
Gras.
wants to go to
Mardi
Mardi
Gras?
Gras.
Oh, fuck.
It's,
That's our plan for next year.
Lands on our spring break.
That's our
this
plan
year.
for next year.
Well, I don't have
This
anything.
year, Mardi Gras during spring break.
Yeah, we're just relying on you.
Is it really?
Because all of us will be graduated.
Let's
Yeah.
fucking do it.
We're just waiting on you.
Oh, shit.
that
Do you
would
mind
be
if I go?
cool.
No, yeah, we all want to
It
get a
wouldn't
group
be the
together.
same without
Oh,
you.
shit.
That would be so
Angel's
cool
probably
to go
gonna come
to.
too. Then we're about to have a fucking blast.
Oh, yeah.
Kate'll still be in Sacramento.
So that's a shout to Mardi
Is
Gras.
she in Sacramento right now?
She just got there.
What is she there for?
An
School?
internship.
Wow. Do you miss her a lot?
I'm dying inside.
Well, guess what? Now we'll actually see him for a few months. What a surprise!
Wait, it bounced right
No,
right.
I miss her. It's tough, but
Of course, no.
We'll get through it.
The
All
lady
right.
love.
Now back again to Maine.
Never went to Maine. I really want to go. They have great hiking up there and great rivers and lakes.
It'd be fun.
And-
Maryland. I assume.
Of
Yeah,
course,
if you're
yeah.
not-
We've
I've
all
been
been to Maryland.
through Maryland.
I did marching band competitions in Maryland. I went to
love
the
Maryland.
aquarium. I've been to BWI.
I love Annapolis.
Been to
I've been to
University of
Annapolis.
Maryland.
Annapolis is beautiful.
They
Yeah,
have
I've
some.
been-
They have a fucking bubble tea place that's really good.
Masturbated in Maryland.
Wow.
Monroe. All right, and in Massachusetts, I've been there.
I've been there.
Boston.
Boston. Been there for fucking MIT.
I don't think I've been to
And
Boston
Harvard.
before.
Really?
I don't think so. I think maybe. I think my dad took me maybe when I was really young.
For the army, he had to do like a little stand-up funeral detail.
Oh.
And while he was there, my mom and my brothers and I came and visited him, and he had bought me a whole bunch of like Patriots memorabilia. I got a whole bunch of Patriots.
Okay, that's
This
enough.
is killing me
Anyways.
inside.
It's scaring me.
Jesus.
All right, so then we got Michigan.
I really want to go to Michigan.
That's where Quincy really wants to go. I
I
think. He wants
really
see
want to
his
go
team
to
play.
fucking Michigan, dude. Especially Flint.
Flint?
No, just
Hey,
Drink
I
some
was
of the
gonna
water.
say-
That's not funny.
Are
That's
you
not
gonna?
funny.
Yeah.
It is.
Flint, Michigan is still fucked. So
Oh
it's-
yeah,
it's
their
not-
water is still full of lead.
It's
Yeah.
not
So
water.
speaking of which,
At that point, it's
Yeah.
just not.
speaking of which, Minnesota.
I've
just
always wanted to
mercury.
go to
They're just
Minnesota. It's, I hear it's beautiful.
Little Yachty says great things about it.
You gotta stay, but the streets if you could take a heat. But it's
Does it
not.
get-
It's not actually that hot of a place.
It gets cold like Minnesota.
Yeah. So
What's next, Mississippi?
We got Mississippi.
Never been to Mississippi.
I don't want to go there.
IPPI.
I have some family there because we're all a bunch of white racists.
Love it.
All right, then we got Missouri.
Nope.
God, what a
I don't even know where Missouri
Trigger
is.
warning.
I don't think any like if you had
Trigger warning.
no, yes.
You know what's my favorite city?
You
in
skipped the
Missouri?
last one,
Yeah.
It's the last one.
So we got it's Montana.
and then next.
Never been to Montana.
No.
Don't
I
wish
don't want to
it.
go to
I
Montana
haven't
because
either.
of Brokeback Mountain. Brokeback Mountain was in Montana.
Was it?
Yeah, I really want to go. Or no, that was North Dakota.
It's Dakota.
Shot that. It's such a large state too.
Dakota.
North Dakota.
But then we have Nebraska.
Been in Nebraska.
Yep.
Yep.
You been in Nebraska?
Mhm.
Tell me why.
He had a corn cup shoved up his ass.
No.
Oh my god, tell me more.
I was-
That's how you play cornhole.
I was visiting. Yeah, exactly.
Get him.
I was
Yay.
there for a past relationship. That was something.
A past relationship.
Oh Jesus, what
Wow.
happened?
His
Who
ex-wife.
died? Yeah, who died?
The relationship, I guess.
Okay.
Like-
All
Was
right.
it
next one.
the relationship? That,
yeah, you know.
Yeah. Nevada.
Yeah.
We got Nevada, which is
Nope.
where Vegas is.
Nope.
Oh yeah, I've been
So
there.
you've been.
I'm
Yes,
blind
I
to my
understand.
right eye.
Vegas is not a state. Yeah.
Yeah, Vegas.
You were
is
very
in
dark
Nevada.
at the beginning of this, by the way, Austin. You seemed very low in energy.
Oh, he's picked up.
Good.
All right, we got New Hampshire. How many people have been to New Hampshire?
Definitely not me.
What?
Aren't the Hamptons in New Hampshire?
The what?
The
Hamptons.
The Ham? Or the?
You
Is
never
that
heard of
what?
the Hamptons?
No.
Yeah.
You
You
know
have,
that?
have you
Like
seen
Gilmore-
White
is that
Chicks?
Gilmore Girls?
Have you seen
that?
White Chicks?
Oh,
I'm-
Terry Crews.
Yeah. Actually, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, no. Then we got New Jersey.
Hey, I've been to Jersey.
Okay,
I mean, I've been
goddamn.
to Jersey.
I've driven. Oh yeah,
And guess what? I'm using the same accent for New York. So if you're offended by this, fuck off.
I've been to Jersey. You remember the butt fumble game?
Yeah.
Where Mark Sanchez ran into his own lineman.
Is that
and fumbled?
stadium in New Jersey?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
okay.
in East
I've
Rutherford,
been
New
to
Jersey. I was
because
there.
I went to Rutgers.
I was at that game.
For a marching band competition.
Rutgers, yeah. Rutgers University.
Yeah, I was at the butt fumble game.
Nice. And we got New Mexico.
Never
Never
been to
been to New
Mexico.
I am New
no.
Mexico, but I've not been there.
What about Old Mexico? Whatever happened to that?
Yeah, well,
Probably
we don't
Mexico.
talk about it.
New York.
course.
Hey, I've been in New York. I've had a nice slice of pepperoni pizza. Hey, come on, I'm walking in.
He's been waiting this whole time.
No, he
for
did
that.
Now,
You've
Jersey,
never been
too.
to,
Now,
you've
something
never
you
been to
guys
New York
may not
unless you've been to
know
a
is,
ball game and I got a nice
New
drink.
York actually has a whole upstate area that a lot of people don't know
I
about.
heard there's like
Buffalo?
Buffalo and Watertown and some
Yeah,
other
The
places.
Buffalo
Hudson
and,
River is just dreamy
and
this time of year.
Rochester.
Oh, Rochester, New York.
Rochester.
Yeah.
The only good
Or
thing to come
Oneida.
out of
And of
Buffalo
course,
is
Niagara
the
Falls,
chicken.
New York.
Syracuse.
Of course, Niagara Falls, New York.
Yeah.
And
Watertown.
yeah, fuck Watertown. That shit sucks.
There's
Are
no
you
It
from
actually,
New York?
Watertown is like
Hey,
a
are you
perfect.
from New York?
Hey, I'm from New York. Where you from? I'm from the Bronx.
Watertown is like a
Born and raised,
small
baby.
little.
What?
Watertown is like a
kidding
tiny
me?
little example of
kidding
the
me?
Anybody
decline
that's
of
actually from New York
America.
is probably highly offended and thinks I have a terrible accent. And to that, I say, fuck you. I'm trying my best.
Fuck you! I'm trying. Hey, fuck you!
Hey, I'm doing the best I can over here. I'm working 9 to 5 just like you. I take the train back home 4 to 5.
It's used.
Just
I'm working like
use.
I
Use.
work 9 to 5, take the train 4 to 5.
Yeah, you don't know numbers? Come on, what is this,
Come on.
fucking Wall
Forgot
Street?
about it. I like.
Forget about it. Go.
I sometimes say "forget about it" so like into my
Nonchalantly?
throat.
Yeah.
No, and then it becomes "forgot about it."
A fucking pooch comes to me and say you want a Philly cheesesteak. I say you want a Philly cheesesteak? You go to Philly. We got the pizza.
Okay.
That's it. That was on Jar Jar Binks.
Pizza. It's a pizza.
Wait, hold on. Fuck about
Then we got North Carolina.
Of course.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
I
No, my,
might have
um,
lost
You
count.
mean the Atlantic Ocean?
I've been there for
I
many
need it.
marching band competitions, and my grandparents lived in Charlotte, North Carolina for a while.
Fucking Charlotte.
Do you
I still hate that city.
Do you mean formerly known as North Carolina?
Jesus.
What is it supposed to be?
It's underwater.
We'll get to this. We'll get to that.
Yeah,
after
but have you ever
after.
seen Atlantis? So.
Jesus Christ.
North Carolina, the New Atlantis?
Jesus. Vacation spot.
Jesus
2019.
North Dakota.
Jesus, Hector
Again, I want to go there for Brokeback Mountain.
For Brokeback Mountain.
Wait,
oh,
wait,
not
wait.
From Mount Rushmore?
Let me count real quick.
Is that in North Dakota?
It's either north or south.
Shit.
And then, Dan, are you still...
Yeah, I need to, because you
Catch
keep
up.
it- I'm always trying to catch up. I know, right?
We're still waiting.
Oh, I was supposed to be counting this whole.
Yeah, that's
You
what I
can
was
count
going
after.
through real
You can
quick.
count after.
I'm almost there.
Can you just count after?
Yeah, just count after.
I don't know if I can do that.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you fucking can.
Oof.
How about
Yikes.
that?
Hey, New Jersey. We back
Hey,
there.
New
York,
Jersey.
hey, North Carolina. All right, we
All
back.
right.
Where we
All right.
at?
And then you got Ohio.
I
I've
was
been
in
to Ohio. I've been to Dayton,
Ohio.
Ohio.
Canton, Ohio.
Dayton, Ohio, and Cleveland, Ohio.
Ooh.
I've had a.
I've been to Ohio.
I've been to Cleveland
Okay,
as well.
I don't know if this counts, but I ate
I
a
went to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
deluxe burger at McDonald's in the Ohio airport. Does that count?
Fun fact. What's
No,
the what's
airports don't count.
Fun fact. What's the capital of
But
Ohio?
it was the deluxe burger from McDonald's.
What'd you say, Aaron?
I
Shit
said, what's
it
the
out?
capital of Ohio?
I think it's
I kept
Cincinnati.
it myself.
Columbus.
Cleveland.
It's actually O.
That was not a funny joke, and
Wow.
it made no sense. So next,
Wow.
wait,
Alright,
so does
ne-
Ohio count if there was a nice? If I had
No,
a
if you didn't leave the airport, it does not count.
Oh, okay.
You just run into the.
All right, wait, next.
All right, then we got
What's next?
we got Oklahoma.
Oklahoma, where
Where
the
is
wind
Oklahoma
comes springing down the plain. It's right to the right,
Where
like
the,
northwest, northeast of Texas.
Northeast of
It's the
Texas.
north south of
It's the one
Canada.
that has like the little branch of arming, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's right. And that's
It's just hugging. It's hugging the
Kansas,
Kansas.
wait, isn't
Oklahoma,
Kansas
wait.
City in Oklahoma?
There's a Kansas City, Oklahoma, and Kansas.
There it is.
There's a Kansas City, Missouri.
And Nebraska.
Why would they do that to
because
themselves?
Kansas is just like we're everywhere.
I'm from Kansas City.
I don't
Where?
think I'm in
I don't know.
Kansas.
There's a Kansas City,
Mall.
Missouri.
Yeah, there's Kansas City everywhere. And then we got Oregon.
Kansas City,
Oregon.
Vietnam.
I've been to
where
Oregon. I
where
wanna
hope
go to
be.
Portland
I
so
want to be
bad.
Ashland.
I want to go to
everywhere.
Portland just so I can watch an episode of Portlandia and go home.
I want to go to the bookshop.
The feminist bookshop?
Furniture.
Yeah, that's some tea, because there's probably one on every corner.
Probably. And then we got Pennsylvania.
PA.
Of course,
Yep,
yeah, I've gone
that's the best
skiing in
place.
Pennsylvania, Philly.
Philly.
Yeah,
We
that's
got
some tea.
Gettysburg.
Gettysburg. We got
Just
Liberty
Harrisburg.
Bell over
Pittsburgh is the
there.
only place you need to go. And Philly to have that Philly cheese stick, which we
Philly
still haven't gone. If
Which
you-
one is better?
Cheese Whiz.
I don't know, we haven't gone to
Cheese Whiz
both.
or the what is the other one? Cheese Whiz
No,
or
it's Joe's or something else.
Yeah, they're
Sal's
right
or
across.
something.
Well, that's we were trying to do that once this semester, but
Yeah.
everyone seems to have different schedules.
Anyways,
so-
Rhode Island. Rhode Island.
No,
Anyone
Rhode
ever been to
Island
Rhode
can suck
Island?
my ass.
Maybe.
Yeah, because it's so small. Like, do you ever know
I
if
have
you're
been to
actually
Rhode
there?
Island.
Like even if you stop through, I feel like
Providence?
it's more of a visit.
Yeah, it's kind of like. It's
I don't
kinda-
know. I don't think so. I'm just gonna say no.
I'm just gonna say no. South Carolina.
I've been to South Carolina.
Oh yeah, I've been to
born
South
there.
Carolina.
That's where.
I go to a really good
Charleston.
seafood restaurant down there.
Ooh, there's plenty
Captain
of those.
George's.
All right, then we got South Dakota.
Nope.
Don't bother.
Yeah. And we got Tennessee.
Never been to Tennessee.
Well, you're
Tennessee.
the only Tennessee.
Wow.
I only want Hennessy.
You never been to
Oh.
Nashville? No one's been to Nashville?
I have not. I want to go there for music
and I
capital,
want to
right?
go to Dolly World.
What's that?
Dolly Parton's theme park.
Oh shit! Really?
Jolene.
Nice.
You ride her hair the whole time.
Then we got Texas.
See, okay, got family in Texas. My dad's from
All
Texas.
the exes live in Texas.
Right, so I've always wanted to
That
go to
can go
Texas, but
short.
I've never gone because I just haven't gotten it on my list. But I really want to go to Austin, Texas.
Same.
Right there.
Leave my asshole alone.
Okay, okay.
Get me out of here.
And then
Sorry.
we got. Then we got Utah.
Never been to Utah.
I've been to Utah.
Really?
Salt Lake City.
That's where the real
Mormons.
Yeah. No, I meant
Yeah.
they also there.
they-
Yeah, the Mormons
they
are all
migrate.
over.
Mountain things and like the
What'd you
like
say?
the desert
I
area.
said they migrate there.
Look
Oh,
at
you said my
that
great
giant
grandma. I was
mountain
like,
thing from
oh, God.
Close Encounters of
No,
the
it's
Third
okay.
Kind.
She's dead.
That's where that's from.
Oh, really?
The Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
That's
where
in
they had
Salt
the
Lake City?
That time. No, not in Salt Lake City. Over that little mountain ranges.
Yep.
That's where that is.
Oh.
Then there's Vermont.
Haven't been to Vermont.
I don't know if I've been to Vermont.
Have not been to Vermont.
All right. Though this one's gonna be really tricky. Has anyone been to Virginia?
No.
Yeah,
Oh,
Once.
actually haven't.
maybe.
once.
Do you think, Danny? Do you not know about
It's
this
I
one?
don't. It's only the best state that's ever been around ever.
Then we got
That's a lie.
I don't know why. No, never mind. That was D.C. Never mind. This is actually Washington State.
Never.
Never been. I really want to go Seattle, dude.
Yep. What else is in? What is the capital of Washington?
There's just so many. All the redwoods are up in. What'd you say?
George.
What's the capital of Washington?
It's
George.
Olympia.
Oh.
Mount Olympus is actually there. If you've ever,
Yeah,
if you know
Olympus is
mythology.
there.
It really is.
Percy Jackson.
It really is.
Then we got West Virginia.
I've been to West
Hell
Virginia.
yeah.
I've been
Wild and
Definitely
wonderful.
been there.
I went camping there
Wild
once.
and wonderful. Same.
Country, take
I went to this really cool man-made lake in West Virginia where I met a girl who gave me shroom Kool-Aid, and I tripped on the lake while I slept there.
West Virginia.
And now she lives in Asheville, and she's married to the woman that she had a first date with the day I met her.
That's better than any story I will ever tell in my entire life.
Isn't that a great story?
That's pretty good.
She ended up taking us to her trailer, which was parked outside of a mansion in the woods because her friend owned the mansion, and she watched the house while he was away because it was his weekend home.
Nice.
And she was an outdoor adventure trainer.
Sweet. Then we got Wisconsin.
I've been to Wisconsin.
Any cheeseheads here?
Yeah, I've been to Wisconsin. I went
Fuck
to Madison because I visited my friend at UW. University of Wisconsin. And I got really fucking drunk and missed an Anderson .Paak concert that weekend because I got too drunk and threw up.
He's really good.
Yeah, I could have seen it for free. Could have seen it for free with my Halloween costume on because I was Kim Possible, but I slept through it.
And then we got to finish it all off,
Seems
Wyoming.
like it was Kim Impossible.
Wyoming.
I've been to Wyoming.
All
Did
right.
you like it?
I just drove through it. I was like
Fuck
8.
you.
All right. So how many states
Okay, here
does
we go.
everyone think we got?
Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas, California, Colorado, Connecticut, Delaware, Florida, Georgia, Hawaii, Idaho, Illinois, Indiana, Iowa, Kansas, Kentucky, Louisiana, Maine, Maryland, Massachusetts, Michigan, Minnesota, Mississippi, Missouri, Montana, Nebraska, Nevada, New Hampshire, New Jersey, New Mexico, New York, North Carolina, North Dakota, Ohio, Oklahoma, Oregon, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, South Carolina, South Dakota, Tennessee, Texas, Utah, Vermont, Virginia, Washington, West Virginia, Wisconsin, Wyoming.
Putting that at the very front of the episode so people know what to look for.
You're welcome. I've only been to 16 states.
Yo, so have I. 16 as well. I was actually
10 or
wrong.
11. Damn, I just did the whole song
I guess
for you,
I think
bro.
17. I've been 17 straight
Oh,
days.
we
16.
have a winner.
Am I a winner?
Yeah, you're one
Fuck
more than
yeah.
the two of us.
And I'm
Okay,
a loser.
17. It's still lousy. Out
Again.
of 50?
Out of I mean,
Yeah, now that I think, I always kind of thought I'd been to more, but I've been
It's
to,
crazy.
I've been
I
to less
think-
than
I
half.
think it's
Yeah, I
hard.
feel like even 10 for
Midwest.
me is an accomplishment.
Midwest and then like the South. It's hard
Yeah,
for a lot
all
of
those
people to
states
hit.
just in the middle and no one fucking cares about.
Because you need a good... No, but honestly, like, you need a really good reason to go there.
Yeah.
Well, there's
Either
that.
the capital states or like a natural maybe hike, like a national park or something.
Like, I'm not going to go to...
Where's the Grand Canyon?
It's in several states.
Yeah, it's a
Nevada,
mix.
New Mexico, California.
Where's the best view?
Probably in Nevada.
Yeah.
I really want to go to
Toronto.
New Mexico and Nevada and Arizona.
Albuquerque.
Toronto has the best views.
To go pretend that you're Breaking Bad. I just want to pretend like wear the Walter White hat.
So
the
what do we
Heisenberg
learn
hat.
from this? That I'm the biggest go-getter out there in
Apparently.
this group?
I mean, if
Damn,
you want
bro.
to do international countries too.
Yeah.
No, all right, that's a bit much.
No.
America.
No, I've been to...
The only
Okay,
country
so-
that matters.
America.
If you count my stint for a few hours in Canada when I went to Niagara Falls, because I still haven't been to actual Canada. If you count
Canada's
that,
not, actually not a
I
country.
would say I've been to 9 countries. And if you count me laying over in Iceland for 3 hours total.
I've been to 4 countries. Canada, the United States, the Dominican Republic, and the Bahamas.
I've been to.
I thought the Bahamas were a territory of the United States.
They're still a country. Just like Puerto Rico.
What do you know about...
I thought it was a territory, not a country.
But yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Like, it is a territory.
Are the
It's
Bahamas a
outside of
Well,
the...
well, well.
They have
Actually,
a flag.
I don't know if they're not a territory in the same sense that Puerto Rico is because, the Bahamas has their own currency.
I would say the same about, like, if you said you went to Guam.
Guam is an
Guam.
actual territory of the United States.
That's what the United States
Okay,
wants you to
so
think.
anyways, I've been to... I've been to the United
Prove me
States.
wrong.
I've
Jesus.
been to Canada for 4 hours.
Nice.
I've been to Germany, the Czech Republic,
Mhm.
Hungary,
I'm hungry.
Portugal, Spain,
Yeah, I'm hungry. Can we wrap
France,
this up?
Yeah,
Italy?
we're like 5 minutes.
I was joking.
and
Oh, Jesus Christ. All
I guess 10 then if you count Iceland for my layover.
right, so
Fuck you.
Iceman.
What? My balls itch.
I've been to.
How many countries are there?
In the world?
Wait,
15.
Canada-
100?
At least
Is Canada
15.
really a country? Canada's not a country.
Canada
Is
is
Canada a country?
It's 150%
Shit,
a fucking
hold on.
country.
Why
Are
would
you
I think?
fucking kidding me?
We found
Can
You
we
are
found the
22
title.
years old,
that be the
and you
title of
don't
the
know that
episode?
Canada's
No, it
a
already
goddamn fucking
When you asked that
country?
question, it became.
Now that's the title of the episode. Anyways, so
What the fuck is wrong with you?
because I'm thinking like the United States is a collection of states. Like when you think of
Oh my
the
god.
Netherlands-
Provinces.
Well, that's
They're
what I'm saying.
provinces.
That's what I'm thinking. Like when I think of Canada, I'm immediately like, wait, hold on.
Jesus.
I'm
What
trying to
else
think.
would it be?
A collection of like I'm saying, like the United States or like the Netherlands, where I'm
So
like
what would you call Canada if it was not a country?
a collection.
A collection.
It still is a nation.
I know. So
I am surrounded
It's a-
by
anyways,
idiots.
I have been to
Wow.
Wow.
Canada.
Surrounded by idiots.
I've been to Canada. I've
Just
been
one,
to the
sorry.
Grand
Yeah,
Turk.
thank you.
I've been to the Bahamas.
Wrong.
I've been.
Has anyone been to the? Has everyone been to the fucking Bahamas except for me?
I just said I have. Oh, you said you haven't. He has not gone.
Good. Good.
And
Steven,
then
too.
I've been to the UAE,
What's
I've-
that?
United Arab
It's the-
Emirates.
It's the UE.
And it's like Dubai, Abu Dhabi,
Oh.
collection of all.
Don't say that word here.
It's a little country on the
Tip of
Arabian
the
Peninsula.
Arabian.
Oh, I didn't know it was a full. I don't know anything about the world.
Oh,
very
so
small.
me calling Canada
That's pretty
No,
obvious. though.
Aaron,
Probably
you,
one of the
you
most,
are not two. You should
developed
know that.
countries in the world.
That's what I've heard. Dubai is like crazy. It's like they're
It's,
living at
has
Has the
3018.
tallest
Definitely.
building in the world.
Yep, the Burj Khalifa.
Apparently, people like to skydive there,
Yeah, yes, I think so. Yeah.
but women get fucked up still. So
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
they-
Oh god. Anyways, I don't want to talk about that. Anyways,
Anyways,
then I've been to Germany briefly. I was in Frankfurt. I've been to France and the Netherlands. So I've been to 7 countries
okay.
overall.
What
I've
about
been
you,
to the
Danny? Dan?
Confederate
Oh wait,
States of America.
You've never been anywhere except
Wow.
in U.S.
Never would I thought there'd be bullying on this
He's been to
podcast.
Trump's America.
Yeah, and guess what? It's the greatest of them all.
Okay.
Make America gay again is how I have to
Well,
send
Oh.
that one out.
Amen.
Right.
let's build a fucking
Man.
wall.
Let's build that goddamn.
Let's build a wall to make this the greatest America of all
Let's not.
again.
But build like 4 of them and like put a roof on it.
Let's build a dome just to keep all the fat idiots in.
Fox 5. America is now a home. It's one building,
It's one building.
the largest building ever to be made, ever huge.
Ubers Unum
Great.
has taken a new meaning when United States
We have 5 windows throughout the country.
has made an entire house that's
E
separate.
pluribus schnoodum
Out of one turd, many.
came a man.
By
And a
Trump. It
man-
was quote unquote huge.
It was tremendously big and tremendously wet.
And he's just like,
So
you
anyways,
grab the mason.
more about being wet. How's your love life, Danny?
Whoa.
Great.
Sahara Desert.
I
That's what we
now I
call
guess
tumbleweed.
officially have a girlfriend.
You have a girlfriend?
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's an
Some on that.
announcement.
That's
She ugly?
Oof.
no, not at all. Far from it.
Can she get that that zick?
Yeah.
Can she get that
That's a word.
zicky zick?
But
I've never
I guess
heard of that
this is-
before.
Yeah, this is I have. It's pretty new to saying a title, but yeah, that's
She just heard this and is now fleeing the country.
playing the country. Yeah, already fled actually.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
You're just delusional.
yeah, pretty much.
He's
Yeah.
actually made her up in his head.
That's what I'm starting to think.
I'm pretty positive.
Just
about
like him
this.
going to Delaware.
I think I did go to Delaware though.
Okay, God.
I think I do have a girlfriend. So yeah.
But yeah, that's good to hear, dude. It's official now.
Congrats!
Yeah.
You got
Congrats.
that. Got
Yeah.
that personal pussy now.
Yeah. Well,
That personal vagina.
Not yet. Not yet.
yeah. Okay, I don't think that's
Right, we're
what.
gonna say.
That's not what we're saying.
We'll say.
Yeah.
Save that for after. But but man, no,
Oh,
I've been
man.
I've enjoyed our conversations. I think we've wrapped around
That's
a
what
lot.
we're ending on, really?
That I
Let's
mean,
talk
well,
about one more
can't
thing.
have
What was the
anything.
best thing that happened to you guys this week?
this week.
No, actually, no. I haven't seen you guys in a while. What's the best thing that happened this summer?
That word.
That's
Next one.
ooh.
What'd you say?
Next one.
I went to a party with a bounce house.
Nice, like an adult party.
Yeah, and it was
Were you drunkenly throwing up in the bounce house?
no.
Good.
Oh man, it was just a fucking fun time. It was one night that kind
Where?
of turned around, like right by that CVS.
Oh, in
off of-
Richmond.
Yeah, in Richmond.
T.
And I was like, fuck, this is awesome. I'm
Yeah.
having a fantastic time. And I was like, this has been a good summer. So it was overall,
Yeah,
summer's
that
been
one.
great. So it's hard to pick
Seriously.
a moment. But that one moment was a good one to pick out.
Hell yeah. What
Also,
about you?
We had a employee picnic at work this summer, and when we were done with the picnic, we all went and got in the pool, and somebody had this like inflatable thing. It was like a bull, like a mechanical bull, like inflatable mechanical bull, where you got on it. So there was the bull, and then it was surrounded by a tube that was circular, and it had handles on it. So you sat on the bull, and then the bull was had straps that attached it to the outside tube, and then people would shake the outside tube around,
shit.
and you had to stay on the bull.
Oh, fuck.
And nobody could get me off that thing. Everybody else tried.
That crotch was so tightly strapped on.
Oh, every
clamped on.
everybody else tried to do it, and they all fell off. But the thing I would do was that it was actually the opposite of what you said. If you tried to keep your like crotch tied onto it, you were just gonna go with it and go upside down.
Oh, so you try to like pull
what I would do is whatever way they would push it, I would take my like calf and my foot and like swirl my leg in the opposite direction, so it would keep that part afloat.
Oh,
so
wow.
whichever way they would pull me, I would sort of like kick the water
so you
against
were a
it.
fucking boss.
Pretty
is what you
much.
were
I was
saying.
doing some weird shit with my feet, and it was keeping my upper body stable.
Cool.
But that
What
was
about you, Kim?
probably the coolest thing I did. this
And I'd
summer.
say definitely,
That is awesome.
of course, the trip. Just meeting really cool people and experiencing total confusion at all times is just it's a refreshing feeling. Like going back to what we were saying about being able to be alone, it's very important because I actually did realize a lot of things about myself. Maybe have it be like a personal flaw that I want to work on. It
Yeah.
kind of came to light in my problem solving skills, but like just being able to be with yourself and enjoy things by yourself is very fucking important because you can't depend on everyone in your life to make you have a good time. You have to
Nothing
be able
wrong
to
with
have a good time.
solitude.
Exactly.
Nothing wrong with solitude.
Exactly.
Well, that was a good way to wrap things up. Glad to have you.
Did Danny say his favorite part of the summer?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he said his favorite part of summer was the.
Was the word summer, but
There
if
it
we're
is.
gonna do anything else, I think it was just starting school at the Brand Center was a
You're at
big.
the Brand Center?
I am. I just got
Wow,
out.
fuck yeah. Congrats
you.
to you on that.
Thank you. But that was the most exciting.
That's
It's
really
a big
impressive.
step,
That's a
and
hard
I love it
fucking
there.
school.
So, yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
Thank
Well, I had
God for
so-
affirmative action.
Yeah.
Fuck
Oh
off.
my God.
all right.
On that note.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for having me.
Of
It was
course,
so
we're glad to
fun.
have you, Kim. And with us today, we had.
The Cookie Snatcher.
AKA Austin.
Wait, she's off.
Wait,
I'm Kim Possible now, and that means you're.
Jaden Smith.
Oh, don't
And
put
it
yourself
was
up like
great
that. I was gonna think
having-
Rufus.
I'm the
but
only hair that
Alright,
your
alright,
anxious
well-
can't reach.
Oh, yep.
My name's Kim.
The elbow you'll never lick.
And we were glad to have you all. Thank you for listening. And then, as
too.
always,
well, little bitch. You know what it is.